style. Time for another rapid fire update. In true rapid fire fashion, let's get right to it. Twitch has announced something called Stream Display Ads, or SDAs for short. These are 10-second ads that will be running over streamers' streams and will apparently not interrupt streams this time. They've been working with Twitch surveys and trying to get user feedback on what is the best way to implement in-stream advertisements, and I believe they have come up with something pretty plausible. SDAs are a 10-second ad that do not interrupt the audio or the video of the streamer, but instead kind of bump in for a few seconds and then go away. Pretty interesting. I'd like to see how this develops. Twitch has also released a demographic survey that Twitch streamers can voluntarily take. This is for all affiliates and partners alike. If you check your email, you will see that there is a Twitch survey basically asking for general demographic information. We're going to be going over that on DJs Not DJing. 916 Junglist returns in real life. Drum and Bass is back in Sacramento this coming Sunday after over a year and a half of being in a hiatus for obvious reasons. The 916 Junglist channel is returning to its first public in real life event this Sunday on 808 Day. Boom. This week is actually the last episode of DJs Not DJing before I head over to my big trip to the East Coast. That's right, the countdown to bromance is finally completing. I'll be heading over to the East Coast to meet DJ Darth Vader, Aiden Scott, my man Joshua Carl, Mike Marquez. I believe Kova is going to be out there. Flipside is going to be out there. The whole East Coast Twitch gang hopefully is going to be representing at the DJ Expo in Atlantic City. I'm going to be heading out there in less than a week, and I'll be out on the East Coast DJing at different gigs, various places around the East Coast for that week. It's going to be super dope. Excited for that. Can't wait. The countdown to bromance is finally completing. That's it for this rapid fire update. Appreciate y'all locking in. We'll see you soon.
Mixed In Key and Record Box now integrate better than ever. In the brand new Mixed In Key 10, we've introduced full cue point export to Record Box. Our unique automatic cue point system.
What's happening, y'all? It's time for another rapid fire update. In true rapid fire fashion, let's get right to it. Elgato has announced Stream Deck 5.0 with some pretty big updates. They've added a Discover section. There's new icon packs, an icon library feature, and also even DMCA-free music and sound effects that you can add to your Stream Deck, all within the Stream Deck app itself. Pretty cool. Speaking of DMCA-free, more DMCA emails are going out in regards to streaming with music that you do not own the rights or have permission to. And it's more of the same information that they're reaching out to the music industry, and they're giving you options on how to avoid receiving copyright strikes, mainly on the VODs. And if you're streaming music that does not belong to you, it's a good idea to keep a good close look at your VODs and also consider posting your VODs on another platform. It's not all doom and gloom over at Twitch, though. They've recently announced a huge update to their emotes. The big news that everyone seems to be talking about is the animated emotes, but what seems to have caught my attention more than anything are two things. One, there looks like they're going to be rolling out a beta version of follower emotes, so you don't need to sub to a channel in order to receive certain emotes. You'll be able to allot an emote that you receive just for following the channel, which I think is pretty cool. And most importantly, which seems to be overlooked in a lot of ways, is this new emote library feature that they're talking about adding. And I think that sounds really interesting, being able to keep a library of approved emotes and then swap them in and out depending on the show that you're doing or depending on the event that you're doing, or maybe it's a seasonal thing or a holiday thing. You'll have a library of approved emotes that you can swap in and out on a per show basis, which is pretty awesome. Big up Twitch. Shouts out to Twitch fam. NDI has unveiled version 5, including something called NDI Bridge, which, as they put it, aims to redefine their concept of remote workflows, opening up opportunities for all kinds of new live video production. They've announced full silicon support for all of Apple's new M1 chips, including iOS and macOS devices. Also something called Audio Direct, which is a way to be able to interactively work with the same audio stream. I'm interested to see how that works, and I'm wondering if they are using something in order to keep the latency signal low. If that's the case, it might open the doors to a software-based back-to-back DJ solution over IP. Lots of really amazing things to look forward to with NDI 5 and NDI 5 Bridge. OBS 27 is finally out of beta. Undo and Redo has arrived. We've got transitions for sources. We've got mask support for transitions. All kinds of amazing features in OBS 27. Make sure you go and check compatibility with your hardware before updating. But OBS 27 is out of beta and ready to rock. Let's go. That's it for this week's Rapid Fire Update, delivering you the news in rapid fire fashion. If you want to talk about this and more topics in depth, we stream every Wednesday, 6:16 p.m. Pacific, 9:16 p.m. Eastern on the 916 Junglist channel. That's twitch.tv/916 Junglist. Big up, y'all. So what happened on Wednesday? Jeez Louise. What happened on Wednesday? That was gnarly. So Wednesday, we did DJs Not DJing. We had a lot of fun. We were talking about, the world reopening and just having a good discussion about that. And then we ended it, and I raided into Respect DNB. And the plan was for Respect DNB to embed my stream feed into their channel like we do on Inside the Ride Saturday nights. We did a test run. We checked it all out. Everything looked good. We thought we were good to go. And then, of course, that's wishful thinking in the stream reality of things. Here's how it went down. Machete's doing his set. It's absolutely beautiful. Machete kills it. He's doing a great job. And then we go into the transition. He announces that I'm going to be on. And so I'm up and ready. I'm in what's called my burner account. Basically, it's a secret account that I keep for things like this, where I can send them my feed and I'm not live on the other side, and it usually works out pretty good. But in this situation, when he brought me in and it was my turn to go, things were not going so well. And apparently I saw it immediately in the chat: stuttering audio, stuttering video, something's wrong. It was just tick 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 in the chat. I was like, oh man, this is not good. Then I saw something else in the chat. DJ Craze has rated Respect DNB with like 1 million people. Oh shit. So Craze raids in with 120 people. And they raid in to my face on a broken stream. And obviously, like, have you ever been DJing and somebody turns the lights on in the room and everybody looks at the DJ like, what the fuck? Like, I'm anywhere near the light switch? Is that, you guys want to talk? That's exactly what was going on. Something was going wrong, and it was my face on the front of it, so it looked like it was me fucking up. And I was like, it's not me, but nobody could hear me saying it because there was an audio issue. And so I had to jump into our Discord and be like, yo, somebody check my feed, make sure that my feed is good. My Twitch inspector says the feed is good. Everything says the feed is good. Thank you, Entity, for getting my back. Entity jumps into my burner account and verifies that my feed was good. Now, Craze will never invite us to his birthday, right? And I was so embarrassed. And like, obviously, Machete, great dude, he's sweating it out, trying to fucking figure it out. Entity's getting my back in the chat. Chuck the Bounty Hunter started getting my back in the chat. People were like, boo this fucking DJ. It was like completely out of my control, right? Oh my God. I lost 5 pounds in water weight. Yo, I was sweating so, my hat has like sweat rings in it from a couple days ago. It was hilarious. And so the end result is Machete raids everybody into my burner account, an account Billy Lane TV. Yo, the secret's out. The account is Billy Lane TV. Shout out Billy Lane TV. Apparently it's an account now. Because when everybody raided into my burner account, his stream averaged like 90 viewers. It was fucking hilarious. Like, dude, my burner account's about to go partner. So yeah, follow Billy Lane TV. Apparently it's a channel now. Oh man, it was so rough. It was. Machete doing a great job of trying to make things happen, and you can see the experience come into play. We made it happen, we made it work, and we figured it all out. And when it happened this time around, we figured out a solution, and we were able to get through the night. And like, that's like real experience right there. So big up Machete for making it happen. The DJ obstacle course, absolutely. What's happening, y'all? It's time for this week's rapid fire update. In true rapid fire fashion, let's get right to it. Serato DJ Pro 2.5.5 has been announced. This adds Serato virtual audio, replacing the I Show You solution. This is for streamers. If you are streaming with Serato DJ Pro on the same computer, then now you should be able to select Serato virtual audio as an audio input source directly in OBS, and this will allow you to bypass any sort of virtual cable solutions that were around in the past, including the original workaround, which was installing I Show You, no longer necessary. And this also adds a live streaming compatibility with the Apple Yo. I love that Fader goes up to get a glass of water right when we start, like immediately when we start. That's fucking pro moves. I was just giving you shit. I was like, stream starts, Fader's got to pee. Oh man, welcome y'all. Sound check crew. Let me know. Are we coming in all right? Coming in hot? Doing okay? Everything sound okay? Is the music all well and good in the background? What up, Rosanna? How you doing? Spire, Nikki Painter, what up? How's everyone doing? Spire wants a plugin that's like the snow plugin, but for bubbles or leaves or money, other things. You can actually do that now with DeLorean board, believe it or not. Not a very difficult thing to do. No fader audio, says Spire. Let me fix that.
Can you not hear me?
Oh, I got you.
Am I not being heard?
You're good. You're a little bit low, but you're there. If you were at full volume with your voice instead of talking all underneath your breath.
Yeah? How about now?
Now you're good. Yeah, now you're
Sorry.
good. We use our outside voices. We'll be all right.
Yeah, my bad. You know, it's ASMR is like a thing, you know, with me apparently, so sometimes I like to whisper.
It happens. Yo, Spire recently reached a milestone, and he thanked you personally for that. He reached, 500 follows on Twitch today?
Yeah, he was in my stream. I streamed a little later than normal today, but he was hanging out and enjoying the nostalgia of his, you know, late middle school, early high school years and the rock music side of stuff. And then I think we were talking, I don't know where we're just mentioning. I just, you know, I gave him, you know, the streamer layup, like, you know, hey, you know, when are you streaming next? You know, this or that, and kind of let him kind of run with it.
The alley-oop.
Yeah, you know, just like giving him carte blanche to plug himself and to do that kind of thing. So, you know, he said he was streaming a little bit later. I think he said he was close to like 500 followers. I just said he doesn't stream often. Before even that happened, I just said, you know, he doesn't stream too often, but when he does, you know, he plays some cool. He's got an Only Hands cam that was really silly and fun, and you know
I love the Only Hands cam. That was hilarious.
Yeah, and then just some deep dark different stuff or whatever. Just kind of, you know, just go for it. And then I think he mentioned that he was close to 500 followers. So I said, you know, so then I said, go follow him right now. I said, even if you don't plan to ever if you don't ever plan to watch him, you know, past today. I was like, because everyone's gonna tune in.
Just when he shoot him the pity follow. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. I was just like charity follow, just drop him a follow. You don't ever after, you know, watch him after I say it today. Just go drop him a follow, get him over 500. He'll be happy. It's fine.
No. Real shit though. Spire's channel is super dope. If you're not already following Spire, do so. And make sure it's not just a pity follow because he actually is super talented. But he clearly accepts all pity follows, apparently. So good to go.
Right, yeah.
Oh, you can spell pity with 2 T's? I understand completely.
Titty with a P.
With that P. Pachanka, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Use of Weapons, what up? Thanks for the follow. That's super dope.
That's nice.
Apostle, how you doing, man? Apostle's here. That's what's up. Big up, Apostle. Machine of Death. Appreciate the look, man. That's a good look. Big up Apostle. Andre67 looks like she's or he's or them are coming from your channel. Super dope.
Yeah.
I see all the fader sub emotes coming through.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Andreas. Yeah, and Rosanna too. I have a feeling that they're an item. Perhaps there are a couple that Twitch together. Because Rosanna and Andreas end up usually showing up around the same time.
Twitching with a friend in the room is so much fun.
Yeah, they don't say much. I wish they probably would talk maybe a little bit more so I can kind of get to know them a little bit more. But you know, they're kind of their comfort level, I guess. You know,
they're aspiring. They're aspiring just a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like a happier spire.
Happier.
Like,
it's a happier.
They're usually like dropping out like emotes when we're going crazy and having fun. They're
That's
awesome.
Like,
woo, you know, it's cool.
Twitching with Bike until 916 Junglist tries to pit us against each other in the picture game. That does happen.
Yeah,
that does happen. I get them going. Almost.
Beast.
Yeah. They get competitive, and I call them out. Big up Apostle. Can't wait for Apostle to be here in September. That's gonna be super dope. To finally meet Apostle. Beers and Beats. What's up, Matty B? How you doing, man? Big up the PDX crew. Love your stream, man. Love your stream. Love the YouTube stuff you're doing. Everybody, please follow everybody in this damn chat room because there's a lot of dope people in here.
Dope to go around.
I'll do the host thing real quick. For those who are not aware, this is DJs Not DJing. We do this thing every single Wednesday at 6:16 p.m. Pacific, 9:16 p.m. Eastern. And basically what it is a bunch of dorks sitting around talking shop. And we talk about music, we talk about DJing, we talk about the world, we talk about all kinds of stuff, technology, streaming, and you know, the theories and theses within. And so it's a good time. The way that I've been comparing it for the past year and a half now is I used to be the record store clerk here in Sacramento at a place called Imagine Music. And I was the guy at the other end of the counter who didn't like anything that you bought. And so one thing that was dope about record store culture, because I've noticed, you know, a lot of our peers here are coming from a similar background. One thing that was dope about record store culture is that when we would show up for the new music every week, didn't matter what genre you were into or where your background was, even what your technical skill level was, we all came through and we all talked some shop and we all had a good time once a week. And that's kind of what the basis of this show is about. A bunch of DJs not DJing. Self-explanatory. There you go. Big up, y'all. Appreciate you locking in. Make sure you host and post about this show. Share this out with your crew, especially if you think it doesn't suck. That would be awesome. Just say, hey, this doesn't suck. Check it out. That would be dope.
Even if you think it does.
Hey, you know what? Talk shit.
Two people.
Talk your shit. I want to see it.
I want all this.
Easy, Apostle. Appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for sliding through. Yo, Vader, how was your week, man?
Pretty good. A little hectic, but pretty good. Yeah.
Back IRL, things going pretty crazy for you.
Yeah.
I see some of your posts from some of your gigs.
Yeah, I was up in Boston this past week. I don't know. Did I talk? We talked. Yeah, I was up in Boston for the weekend.
You were
Casa
chiming in
de
from
Joshua
Boston.
Carl.
You were chiming in from Boston on Saturday.
On Inside the Ride. Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead. Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, I spent the weekend IRL gigs, but then I went. You know, normally I'm here in Connecticut, but I jumped up to Massachusetts, up to Boston for the weekend, and I stayed at Casa de Joshua Carl and Pinup Kitchen. So I stayed with the Halls for the weekend, and it was
big up Joshua
nice.
Carl.
Yeah. Extremely nice. I literally had an air mattress in his studio. If you ever watch his stream, that's literally where I slept. And
that's
he's
amazing.
got a fucking all the toys in there. So it's like how it's hard to go to sleep at night when you're like, there's so much technology and cool DJ shit and comic book nerd shit and like all this like fucking, it's like crack in there. But it's also like really fucking cold in there. Like he has an air conditioner that he kept at like 62 degrees or some shit like that. For me, that's cold.
That's pretty cold. No, that's pretty cold. I'm from
so
California.
Like,
that's fucking cold.
Yeah, so I was just like, but that's that time where you're just like, oh my god, like it feels
Easy
so
coupon.
good. Like, you know, you're just like, when it's super cold and you can just wrap up in a blanket and then go to sleep. Like I'd rather be cold than hot. So like that's like my deal, my thing. Yeah. So JC should be in soon, so finish talking smack. No, not at all.
We'll
Like,
save it. Actually,
yeah.
we have plenty for now and later.
Yeah,
honestly,
sure.
there's
Yeah.
plenty to go around. What's up, Coupon? How you doing, man? Coupon is the homie, the FGC homie. We've been playing a lot of Guilty Gear Strive lately. He's been mopping me up with his character, and I've been having a good time playing fighting games for the past year. For those that don't know, I got back into Street Fighter just before COVID hit last year, and been meeting a lot of cool people in the fighting game community, aka the FGC, and Coupon is definitely one of them. He's good. He's just chilling at work at the moment. Good shit. I'm glad you're spending your work hours doing good things like listening to this channel. Appreciate you, man. And he's dope. We're having a good time sparring up against each other. And
I popped into his stream last night. I think he streamed last night. I think.
I think he was. Yep.
I said what's up to him.
I jumped into that stream at the very, very end. I was able to jump in the lounge and get a couple of matches in.
Oh, word. Yeah.
But it was like hour 5. It was like way in. Yeah. Big up Coupon. It's a good time.
Word.
Make sure you follow Coupon, especially if you like watching fighting games, because it's a lot of fun. And you might see some of us jumping in there, which makes it even more fun and more interactive, right? Like, hey, I know that person who's getting destroyed right now.
Street Fighter. If I jump in there with y'all, I'm getting my ass handed to me.
Oh, shit. So we don't talk about fighting games a whole lot on this channel, but we do talk about random shit. What I want to talk about today, I'll briefly go over it. I want to talk about a couple things at Twitch. There was a recent email to Twitch creators, affiliate and partner status.
Yeah, you said so, but I don't think I got it. I'm gonna have to look.
Take a look. It's a survey, and basically they're trying to do a demographic survey to get a cast of who is viewing or creating, on their platform. A lot of times that brings up controversy, so I want to talk about that a little bit. Next thing I want to talk about was something called SDAs, or stream display ads that
dick. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that too. That they're going to be rolling out, I guess eventually in the next year. I mean, apparently they're going to be rolling them out soon. And what these are, these like little mini ads. Twitch's response to earlier this year, I don't know if you remember, they had those ads that break into the streams completely at random.
Yeah.
And there was like it was a total meme for like about a month, where everyone was like saying how they were, playing Dark Souls for the last 6 months trying to get to the main area, and then right at the pinnacle, at the crescendo of the whole thing, it cuts to a Kentucky Fried Chicken ad, and everybody gets fucked hot. So yeah, this is their new answer to that. We'll talk about that in depth a little bit. And other than that, man, we got some cool things. There's an update to the DeLorean board. Hopefully the homie Chris Hopkins jumps in here. You want to talk about something? You had a really good interview on the DJ's Guru recently, and I wanted to cover a little bit of that if we could.
Talk about it.
Dope. And then on top of that, I want to get into some 916 Junglist future endeavors, especially something like 808 Day happening this Sunday, our first live event in real life.
Woohoo!
Yeah, since this whole thing. So that's happening.
So was the Inside the Ride thing that you guys did like a couple weeks ago? That doesn't officially.
It's a private event.
Okay, gotcha.
That was a private invite only event.
Yeah. Gotcha,
right.
Gotcha.
And so
I'm with you. Sorry.
This is fully open to the public.
Nice.
So come on through and let's get funky.
Sacramento crew.
I'm actually, just to elaborate on it a little bit, I'm actually really excited because the sound system we have at this venue is stupid. Like, the place, it's a great size for a drum and bass show. So let's just, especially in Sacramento, so let's just say it's not the biggest venue in Sacramento, okay? It holds the right amount of people for a drum and bass show in Sacramento. The sound system is made for a venue probably 8 times its size.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah. It's these giant concert grade Macaulay stacks, like 10-foot tall cabinets, and there's like 8 of them in there. And it's literally a fucking wall of sound, and it's stupid. Like, it literally, they have to tape the bottles down to the bar or else they'll rattle off the shelf. And you can, like, it's that bass where, like, it shakes your bones.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's good shit. I haven't felt that in a while. That's good shit.
Yeah, that's some gut rattling shit, dude. Like, yeah. It's gonna be like that on Sunday, so I'm excited.
Make sure you go to the bathroom before you come to the event, people.
Pro tips.
Those guts are rattling.
And it's not the poshest bar in Sacramento, I'll tell you that too. True form to a jungle party as well.
Right, of course. Bougie bathroom up in here. It's gonna be grimy.
It's gonna be grimy. It's gonna be grimy, and it's gonna be a good ass time. And we're gonna stream it too. So if you guys want to jump on the stream, if you're not from Sacramento or we're sold out because it's looking like it's getting close, slide through.
Meebo.
Right. You can feel your nostrils vibrate when you breathe. Says Fire.
And it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed, but Mike Marquez may jump in the Zoom later and talk something Mevo.
Cool. Hell yeah.
He's got an inside track.
Oh, I would love that. We're all becoming Mevo fanboys over here.
That's right.
So I'm in. You're looking at one right there.
Right there.
Get it. It's over there.
That guy. This guy. This guy.
So, first things first. Let's take a look here. 808 day. Since we were talking about it, let's get into the skinny.
You got like a flyer? Like what's happening?
Check this out. So Sunday, 808, the return of 916 Junglist.
Oh yeah.
Featuring the homie
Tic
Tic Tac of Church
Yeah.
of Drum and Bass.
Yes.
That is Goldie hanging out with Tic Tac in the background there, because Goldie is just honored to be hanging out with Tic Tac. And then myself, DJ M, aka Rude Boy Soldier. You may know him as Rude Boy Soldier on Twitch. And Zephyr, you may know him as Zephyr Bacterium on Twitch. We're all going to be doing the damn thing, and it's going to be legit. And I'm really excited to see a lot of folks that I haven't seen in over a year. That's the most important part. The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is saying hi to a lot of folks. The Thing, says Kato Potato, right? The Thing. So yeah, that's gonna be the Sunday. It's gonna be fun. And then after that is the commencing of the countdown to bromance. That timer in the upper left hand, or Vader's upper right hand corner, in our left.
Yeah.
He's pointing to it now.
4 days, 19 hours, 10 minutes, and 37 seconds until you land.
Sweet bromance. Oh, it's going to be amazing. For those that don't know, we've never met. Fader and I have never met. We didn't even know each other a year and a half ago. We know each other. Yeah. And through coincidence and through acquaintances and through a name mistake, we found each other. Several times. We found each other and we immediately hit it off. We were definitely homies immediately. And so, like, as the years, listen to me, as the year has gone by,
sorry, go ahead.
We've grown into this, just great communication and having a good time, good friends. And we finally, in 4 days, 19 hours, 9 minutes, and 52 seconds, get to meet in real life. I'm flying to the East Coast to visit Fader, visit the East Coast homies, and go ahead.
Immediately after we meet, we're taking a 5-hour road trip together.
Yes.
So that's going to be some interesting.
That's the testament
in itself.
That's the testament.
Yeah.
Like, can we really tolerate each other? Lock them in a car for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like after they just met.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Fuck spending the next 7-8 days together. Like, they're gonna be close and confined. Fucking 5 hours in a car somewhere. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Tic Tac just messaged me. What did he say? Let me see.
You want to come through?
I know, right? He says that he's making some pho on Saturday to bring with him on Sunday. Oh shit, son! Shit, son!
And while you're here, he's going to be out on the East Coast as well.
Oh, that's right. We should be able to meet up with him. Yeah, we should be able to meet up with him.
So we're gonna try. I want him to try to see if he can come up on Sunday, when you're here, because we'll be at least an hour closer towards where he's gonna be. So it's a decent
meet in the middle somewhere.
A decent meetup point.
Yep.
Plus there's fire where we're gonna be is gonna have fire food.
Oh,
and I want to go. I want to take him.
I like food.
Yeah, same. I mean, look at me. I want to take him to the pho noodle spot, ramen joint place that I want to take. I want him to come.
Oh, he's gonna come through and fire it up. Prove it to me. Let's see what this is about.
Yeah. So that's. I'm hoping that with his schedule, I hope it works out.
I love it. Machine of Death, 2 months of tier 1. Yo, big up, man. Appreciate that. That's super dope. Machine of Death, thank you so much for that support. Food tastes good, says Nikki Painter. Who's Thelma and who's Louise? That's a good question. Which one would you like to be?
I don't know. I think I'd want to be Gina Davis.
Do we need to go in depth on that? Like why? Like
only because I like A League of Their Own more than I like The Client. I think.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Boogie Nights is a good movie and all. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that like I prefer, A League of Their Own better, maybe.
Which one was Gina Davis? She was
I have no idea.
Louise. I can't remember.
No idea.
Yeah, I'll be the other person. All right.
The other one.
Yeah, that's usually my role. I'm good at that role.
Yeah, there's no crying in baseball. That's right.
There is no crying in baseball. Absolutely not. And sometimes when I'm taking a long ass piss, I think of that scene in League of Their Own when Tom Hanks is just
Tom
fucking
Hanks.
handling it.
Fucking amazing role for him, dude. I love that movie. It's a fucking
Like he's like
it's
accredited for all these like incredible movies and all this
Yeah.
stuff that
Yeah.
League of Their Own.
Jimmy fucking Dugan, okay? I don't care about the guy on the island or fucking the Philadelphia dying of AIDS or fucking Woody in Toy Story. I don't want to hear none of that. Avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan. Full fucking send.
All day. All day.
All day.
No recourse from me. I 100% agree. I've never been to the DJ Expo before, but
Yeah.
I've been to something similar in Vegas called Mobile Beat.
Yeah. It's similar to that for sure.
I mean, it's they're both publication sponsored events that are like conventions that go back to
Trade
like
shows, basically.
when trade shows were kind of more relevant. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right. Before the internet, in other words, right?
Yeah.
And so this trade show, I think, more than anything, is going to be important for the older than the internet reasons. We kind of need that coming out of the pandemic. Old school analog social networking, meeting some of these faces that we've been seeing on the internet for the past year but have never met in real life, never got a chance to shake the person's hand and have a face-to-face conversation literally in the same room. And
Drink
there's
a
a
beer, like buy them a
Whatever
buy
your
them
thing
a
is.
beer, a shot, like whatever it is. There's buy them a hooker. Who knows?
And I'll tell you, like pre-pandemic, I was kind of ragging on things like the NAMM show and DJ Expo and Mobile Beat. I was kind of ragging on them as being obsolete in a lot of ways, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of the panels and a lot of the seminars and things, you can find that information on YouTube with a simple Google search. And then the product releases that used to be centered around these events are no longer centered around these events. These people are throwing their own. Pioneer has their own events now, right? Like they just do their own fucking thing now. And so, in music, we'll just, they're doing everything over there, but we're going to invite you onto a boat for a private showing and we're going to do it here instead, right? Like I saw that happening before the COVID hit, right? But now I feel like I'm seeing that what I was calling an obsolete value, I'm actually seeing the benefit of it, at least this time around. Like an actual, being in the same room. I get to meet the fucking sweet romantic man in my life. And it's going to be incredible. And I think that's really important.
I think so, because I think it's something that and like to not put it down because we're a part of it, but I felt there was a certain level of cheese that was attached to it. And I went probably 8-9 years ago, and when I went, I enjoyed it. I met some cool people that I had only seen online or only talked to via social media, and I really enjoyed that part. I didn't do any of the panels. I didn't go to any of the seminars to learn anything because
You want to learn how to rock a party, bro?
Yeah, right. Or what are you using to do this? I looked at a couple things for gear wise that was there, but I didn't buy anything. I bought turntable cases turntable, like newer road cases for turntables, and they were on the last day, so I got a decent deal from. You know what I mean? So like that was like it. I gambled because it was Atlantic City, and I hung out. I went to a couple of parties. I watched fucking Little John. I watched any of the big name fucking touring open format club guys. Like I had during that time, like I watched them go and fucking tear the club up. So like I was like, this is dope. This is cool. However,
what's your game in the casino?
Poker.
You're a poker guy?
Poker. Yeah.
I can't do cards anymore.
I love poker.
Well, see, California is cards only, right? Our casinos are cards only. We don't do dice or roulette. And I'm a dice guy, personally. And the reason I'm a dice guy, not a poker guy, is because nobody is having fun at the fucking poker table. Like, everybody is serious as fuck. Like, and even if, like, your best friend is sitting next to you, there's no smiles. It's all quiet and serious. You go over to the roulette and the craps tables, they're having a fucking good ass time. Your friends are all there, and you could do shit. I don't know if you guys play craps at all, but you could do shit in craps where you can bet against the person. You could actually bet that they're going to lose, not win. And so, like, if you want to troll your friend,
put 5 on it.
Put 5 on, they're gonna fucking crap out, and watch how much they fucking get mad at you for doing that shit, and how much of a laugh it is. It's fucking great. So like, I mean, I love poker and I love it, but like, if you go to the California casinos, like there's a casino down the road from here. It's like a fucking library in there, dude. Everybody is so fucking serious. You can hear the cards shuffling in the fucking room. Like that's.
So here's my thing with that, right? Is like I wanted to go and play when I went down there, but like doing what we do, like DJing and stuff, I can never go and play poker on the weekends because like I'm working. So like that drunk sucker money that walks into the casino is just like, I got like 2 and a 5. Let's fucking I'll eat that up all day. But I can only go when it's Wednesday at 11 o'clock in the morning because that's the fucking DJ weekend or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You got the staffers playing, dude.
Right, that's what I'm saying, dude. I got the rounders that have been playing for 40 fucking years. I can't bluff the shit out of any of those guys.
Right.
They've seen more fucking my hands of poker than I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And
that's even more not fun if you ask me. It's sweaty poker,
so
dude.
Like that's why I'm like, I gotta be like, my game's gotta be locked if I go there, or otherwise I get fucking lucky, and that game's not about that.
Right.
But I also like playing blackjack too, but like I play for like I can't play when other people are at the table because like I'll go. Well, I have a homie who's going down to the expo too, and I may go and play blackjack when he plays because he tells me what to do, and then we all make money because like he's like, nah, bet that. He's like, hit that. All right, stay. Like I know the concepts, but not for like the whole entire table. Like yes, I know at 18, and if I double down or 11, and
dude,
like,
my dad's a hardcore blackjack player.
Yeah.
Even if I just walk up to bring him a fucking drink. Get the fuck away from me. I'm fucking playing blackjack right now.
I love you, Dad. Fuck you. You're going to mess up my shoe.
He's serious about that shit. He's like, no, don't even come close to the fucking table right now. I'm fucking doing this.
I'm doing the thing. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. It's so good. It's so good. That's
so, but like like when I'm with a couple guys at a blackjack table like that, if we make the dealer bust or like we're moving the cards around and like doing the thing, like it gets lively. Not as lively as craps because I played craps with a couple homies and like I just did what they told me to do because it's not my game. So I'm like, he's like, yeah, bet like this, this, and this.
Dice is fun. There's math in dice. There's probability in dice and stuff like that, and you can play both sides of it, like I was saying, and so you can actually. If you have enough money on the table, when you win and you lose at the same time, it can even itself out. Yeah. And so, I mean, it doesn't necessarily completely even itself out because that's not the way the casino makes money. But there are ways to bet. Right. Yeah, mathematically,
and especially in roulette too. Like you're like 2 to 1, 17 to 1. Right. Different areas or whatever to do that kind of shit.
Right.
For sure.
So I really enjoy the dice game, and I think maybe part of it is a grass is greener thing because we're not allowed to do it here in California. We have card versions of craps, which is terrible. It's not the business, and it's just as confusing as it sounds. It's that terrible. And there's plenty of slots. I don't really play the slots.
Do they have like virtual craps? Because like there's
like the video
like that. It's like that big video like
it looks like an iPhone app
screen. But no, it's just huge though. You know what I mean?
Like, it's like a giant iPhone app basically. Is what. Yeah. Those are there. And like that kind of stuff is all there, but there isn't actually a craps table to shoot dice. And so hopefully we'll shoot some dice in Atlantic City and see what happens. Let's get stupid.
Blow on another man's dice, ladies and gentlemen. Never blow on another man's dice.
Never blow on another man's dice. So especially after the pandemic, you never know.
You never know.
No fucking loaded dice. So yeah, Atlantic City, man. I'm telling you, the another thing that is cool about these trade shows is usually new gear releases. So I'm curious, what are you interested in getting hands on at the DJ Expo next week? Like as far as DJ hardware that's been announced goes.
I mean, I wouldn't mind like spending a little bit of time with the Rain 1 only to see if it's, you know, moving platters aren't necessarily my thing. They haven't been in for a long time. But if it's,
did you have an NS7?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I had Techs and I had old Newmark TTXs, like the old belts, like tank fucking things. And I had those for a little while and stuff too. And I had Techs and I sold them. And I bought a fucking controller. I bought like a Pine. I would just like give me the easiest technology route, like less shit to fuck up or crash or whatever. Like give me all of that. Like I wasn't super tied into like the turntablist culture to be able to like be like, nah, I gotta have this. I gotta keep this. So I just like, you know, let me on and keep me going. So I wouldn't mind seeing that for myself, or like, you know, just checking a few things out there. Maybe
I'm curious how the sound quality is compared to something similar in its price point, like say a DDJ 1000 or something like that.
Yeah, to checking that out. You know, maybe touching the, you know, not much though, like as far as the tech side goes. Maybe some lighting stuff that if it will blow my skirt up if I see it, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Or, you know, that thing is small for like, you know, some weddings or, you know, that kind of shit that I'm doing. But I just bought a bunch of gear that I have, you know, that I'm now using for that kind of shit. So I'm not going down there with like my eyes on the prize for like gear unless they pull out some giant new release. But I don't think they're doing that for like what we exactly said, is their own social media and their own shit is gonna take precedent over that. Like we're gonna go to there and Pioneer is not gonna release their motorized platter controller.
No, I don't think there's gonna be any major hardware
you know
announcements.
what I mean? Like
no.
I just don't think it's happening.
Right.
But I want to go down there for, you know, pure like for social and networking reasons and that kind of stuff, and that's pretty much it. You know,
I didn't know any of y'all fools before this.
Yeah.
And now like I'm more than ever just like looking forward to meeting all of you, especially obviously my man Fader. But there's so many people that have popped up out of the woodworks from everything that's gone on in the last year. And more importantly, there have been people that have popped up and disappeared, and there's people that are still here. And like I feel like the filtering process, at least through the phase that we all went through. Is it a phase? I don't know if it's a phase, what the right word is. That era, I guess, would be the thing. A year ago, basically, people who are still pushing. It's an admirable thing. Battle Royal going down, by the way. Big up Kato Potato for throwing that in. So I don't know. I'm still like not sure where my career lands coming out of the pandemic. Those that know me know that I was very much open format oriented with my career before the pandemic, and you know my focus on drum and bass has never left, but it wasn't my primary focus. I was actually a leisurely thing. I made all of my money doing open format gigs, and I spent all of my money throwing jungle parties, right? Like that's kind of like the way that it worked. And so going back into this, and you know, this goes without saying, the 916 Jungles channel has received a little bit of notoriety in the Twitch drum and bass circles, if not United States, if not North America, if not globally. We've impacted a few heads on the drum and bass front. And I would like to expand on that, you know, coming out of this, which is why you see me going to Chicago later this month. You see the trip up to Seattle recently. and you hear me talking about wanting to visit all these different places, trying to get out to Hawaii here in September. And so I'm curious, like, where this is all going. And I think that being at the DJ Expo is a big part of it. You just won the Battle Royal, didn't you?
Apparently so, yeah.
Oh, good shit. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm definitely trying to see what is the right move still.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit confusing because honestly, and this is a reality of things, some of the DJ gigs that I was taking before COVID hit were really depressing me. And I didn't realize how badly they were depressing me until I stopped doing them and I felt that release of stress from those types of events.
Yeah.
And so I'm not sure if like I even identify with those particular roles as a DJ. For those that don't know, a DJ can have several roles.
Oh, sure.
And so it's really natural for somebody to want to be a jack of all trades, but then you start to realize that if you market yourself as a specialist in everything, you're not really a specialist in anything. And so I'm at a crossroads right now as to where I want to take things that are going to keep me happy more than anything. Money is money. I'll figure out a way to make money, but
right.
I just want to make sure that I'm like happy with what I'm doing and not sacrificing my happiness for commerce, right? So
yeah, I think the
is drop broken? Drop is broken. Okay, let me fix it. Sorry guys, I'll fix it. Told you something would break.
Did it? I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Drop is broken.
I think there's about like I'll gladly fill the time as you start to do that. I think it's just finding balance. For me at least, because it's like there's a few spots out here that I'm doing kind of on the regular that like it's not my bag. You know what I mean? It's like I can do it well. I can and it's not a problem. It's just that like playing the new top 40 and new hip hop and that kind of stuff. Like I'm 38 years old. And like that music that music doesn't register as well with me. Like the nuances of it. When there's a hit, I know it's a hit.
Right.
And I can hear it. But like some of the other stuff to fill a 4-hour night when you can only go back as far as maybe 2010 2012 for music, like that's like really, like this stuff is just not doing it for me. So one of the things that I think is awesome is that we found this platform to be able to kind of find like-minded folks and feed the soul in that way as well, because if I feel like this whole thing that my streams from Wednesday, like rock stuff, started from just me and like a few people in the chat being like, yo, remember this song, whatever, like we went down a ska rabbit hole and then like started playing like Deftones and like all like 90s 2000s pop punk, Korn, Limp Bizkit, like douche rock or whatever you want to call all that new metal, post grunge, that little area.
Douche rock, that's a new one for me actually.
Like Nickelback. Or
I know. I did.
Like
you don't have to describe it, which validates it. If you ask me,
right?
It's like when I say dad rap, like people know exactly what I'm talking about.
So like that all.
Mike Marquez, douche rock. What a term to walk into.
So like to that kind of stuff, to be able to play that kind of stuff or be like, oh man, you guys remember this, or like find cool covers of different songs or whatever, to do things differently is cool. And to know that like on a Thursday, if I'm streaming or doing something, I play 40 or 50 songs with the title, something that had up and then down and then up and then down in the titles, or colors, or something with the word love in it, or just word plays and this kind of nerdy
DJ mind gymnastic stuff that sometimes we do.
Mhm.
It's like, well, this sounds good with this, and this is original sample of this record, and then we'll play the.
I've been doing that longer than I made mixtapes. I used to do.
Right.
I mean, well, I actually the original definition of mixtapes. I used to make tapes like that, like with all of my music. You know how you make compilation tapes, not like DJ mixing, but like
Right.
And I would do stuff like that. You don't want to hear Baby Makers Volume 3. It's the business. I've made 2 babies from it.
Cannon dropping. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's that thing to where you can creatively feed your soul and do, and find, other people and like-minded individuals that would appreciate that more than a 22-year-old girl who wants to shake her ass. And then the guy that wants to spire in the club and just sit there when it's not, the most ratchet.
Well, that's not the correct definition of spire, because Spire's actually enjoying himself when he does
You're
that.
right. You're very true.
Yeah.
Being his arms full. He's not dancing.
Right.
He's just standing.
He's
there.
being a jerk. That's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different spire.
Right. Yeah, it's a different spire. But that's part of like the thing. And as far as like the open format thing goes, like what I don't mind. I'm into it, says Spire. What I don't mind is like that crowd doesn't bother me. What bothers me sometimes is the outright rudeness from that crowd.
Yes.
So it's not like exactly. It's not like it's a request thing that bothers me. It's not like a talking to the DJ thing at all that bothers me. In fact, I'm a fucking talkable kind of guy. I'll talk to you all day. I love to talk, right? Clearly. But the idea of the culture that we've perpetuated towards the DJ is it's just so daunting sometimes to think about. I mean, going back, if you listen to music, just even going back to disco, all of the music that you listen to, how many times have you heard, go up to the DJ and tell him to play your shit? And how many times have you heard, yo, I really appreciate what the DJ is doing right now. That was pretty good. Like in music, right? Like you don't hear the latter at all. It's in our culture to kind of like be abrasive and rude to the DJ, especially like in a like a house party or open format DJ kind of environment. And so like it's funny because I don't know about you, but in that environment, I get people that aren't even trying to be mean.
Yeah. They're
actually just trying to be cool. And being cool is being rude to the DJ. Like, even if like it's like they don't know what to say to you. And so they think that how you talk to the DJ is how they see it on TV and in the movies, and it's never nice. So even if like they're not even meaning to be that way, they think that that's how they're supposed to talk to you because that's cool. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
And even if it's just a one-on-one conversation, they're doing it to you because they're like, it's almost like a weird, like they're trying to validate your role, right? Like yo, DJ, fucking play some songs, man. Play something better, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, give me hype, man. Like that kind of stuff. Like it's hard to like not let that aggravate you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Rudeness is so last decade, right? Bring in the nice. And I think that those are the same people that are probably rude to like any form of customer service. A lot of times
any service-oriented person.
Oriented industry, right? But I feel like the DJ a lot of times gets that weird reputation, and it's kind of fucked up, right? We're kind of stereotyped as like these like himbos without real jobs. And I'm grinding coffee over here in case anybody's wondering. And special batch even. Yeah, it's a 49% caffeine on these beans. Ridiculous. Like,
yeah. I think it's man, there's so many things I could say. I think a lot of it boils down to parenting. This new wave of parents and technology is like at the forefront of that. The instant gratification, like yes, honey, you are special, and here's a participation trophy, and everything else. Like
instant gratification goes along with the way that we consume music now too.
Right. True.
Like there used to be a scarcity in music, and there isn't anymore. And
Right.
so people consume music on like a really instantaneous basis, even to the
Right.
point where like songs are getting shorter, right? Like it's not uncommon for a pop song to be 2.5 minutes now. It's fucking ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Um,
And a song, you know, that came out 3 days ago, a DJ should have, and you know, should know and be able to play or whatnot. You know?
right. Yeah. All the instantaneous workflow that's a part of our culture is now
Expected of the DJ.
yeah, exactly. And it used to be a selling point for it to be like, if you tell me a week in advance, I could find any song under the sun for you and like we'll make it happen. I've seen DJs use it as a selling point in the past. And now it's not even a selling point. It's like, why are you even telling me this? I absolutely expect that to be fucking happening. Like, one of your 3 favorite songs is 63 minutes long. That's amazing. Or one of your favorite songs, sorry, is 63 minutes long. I said like he only has 3. I have 3 favorite songs, and one of them is 63 minutes. No, I read that wrong. A 63-minute long song. That's like a mixtape. I'm in.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
That's a long ass song.
Yeah, right. Is it like fucking Freebird? Freebird on fucking crack.
Sleepy songs. Sleep is great. That's an awesome story.
It's a doom epic about a holy caravan moving weed through the desert.
Let's take a second to ponder that. Awesome. That sounds awesome. On that note, Fader, if you could talk to the audience for a quick second, I'm gonna hit a safety meeting. I'll be right back.
Oh, word.
Yes.
Yo, what am I talking about?
Talk about whatever the fuck you want, man.
Whatever I want. All right.
Yes.
This right here. I'll talk about how I went to a store today to buy a stupid brace for my. I don't even know what to call it. I masturbated to it. No, I'm just kidding. I've been having like fucking pain like right in between my index finger and my thumb, and it's been like swollen and hurt like if I grab it. I know people think it might be carpal tunnel, but it's not in there. It's not deep in there, you know what I'm saying? It's like just like this soft tissue kind of thing going on in there. It hurts. Yeah, maybe a repetitive stress. I've been moving gear a lot more, and you know, do it. Y'all heard that? Just kind of, yeah. So like, it's not numbness. So it's just like, so I tried to try to immobilize it when I can. Just try to rest up and do something. I don't know, because it's fucking bugging the shit out of me. Where I'm like going and picking up something, and it's like, ooh, that's smarts. You all right now? Safety meeting has been safetied.
Feeling safer.
All right.
That's strong. That's strong coffee.
he's just grinding up the beans and like little dust got in the air and just.
Ooh. That is some strong coffee. Let me tell you. 49% caffeine per bean. Insane. I'm getting kind of flush over here. Let me just air it out.
Need to get an Asajj Ventress style lightsaber. I like it. It's not from like cracking my knuckles. Like that doesn't. It's like it's like further in like the soft tissue in my hand. So it's a little odd.
It's like you were aggressively gripping something in like a really rough kind of motion.
I'm a lefty though, so like this is my right hand.
Oh,
so, like I'm trying to keep.
Playing stranger, huh? Playing some stranger.
No, dude, I want to get. If I'm doing that, I want to get it done and get it over with. So I got something else to do. You know, I'm fucking busy. That's my OnlyFans subscription. You know, is out there. Like, I don't want to be on there for fucking 45 fucking minutes. I want to be there for like 8.5 and be done.
Find Fader on Chat Roulette.
That's right.
So. Oh, I got a message on Discord. Who's messaging me on Discord?
Hurt my thumb bad one time while playing sports, and I had to wear a brace and play video games for rehabilitation. So win. That sounds like fun.
That's actually cool.
Rehab by playing some games.
I can see how that would work.
Yeah.
You know, that would definitely work the thumb. Get the analog stick going.
Yeah.
Play some Guile.
Rehab.
Guile on a pad is brutal. Like, I don't recommend a charge character on a game pad at all. Just because like your thumb's gonna get fucking sore. You're gonna get like Nintendo blisters, big time. If you try to play Guile on a pad, it's no joke. Yeah, see, there's Coupon chiming in immediately. He knows what the fuck is what I'm talking about. Yeah, you gotta like, you better buy like the Guile thumb glove, charge character thumb glove, or you're gonna get that Nintendo blister, big time. What are you doing?
I'm pulling my pulling fingers in to release the tendons because Nikki told me to.
Okay. Tight. I'm in. Tight. Ring and middle and ring especially, she says. Awesome.
There we go. Letting it happen.
All right, let's do this Twitch demographic survey. What do you say? Let's tell Twitch who we are.
Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
Right? Let's see here. All right, we're going to zoop. Here we go. Okay. We're all going to do this together as me or as the channel. So,
you get all the cool shit, dude. I don't ever get anything cool.
Dude,
you got like the follow emotes and all that other shit. I didn't get that.
I don't know. I think maybe talking shit all the time is paying its dues. They want to know what the hell I have to say.
Under the settings, streamer survey. I do have that.
Oh, see? Duh.
All right, then.
There you go. How cool are you?
I don't have the follower emotes like you do.
You don't have the follower emotes?
No, I'm still bummed.
Dude, I need to make Sonic Boom follower emo. I should do that tonight. I'm putting it in my notes actually. I'm putting it in my notes right now. Make Sonic Boom follow or emote. That way you can use the Guile and then put a bunch of booms after it, and it looks like he's throwing a bunch of Sonic booms. That'd be legit. Okay, so first thing it says,
to your partner, and then you can, animate it.
Yeah, make them spin. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, just like move it. You know how Audio One has. Well, there's one for Caution is Heavy has Audio One or has an Audio One Mario. It goes like that.
Yeah, I don't think we're making a partner anytime soon. Okay, so
me neither.
That's okay. So in participation it says opt out. I do not wish to participate. Oh, sight. We can just check this and we'll be done. That's
okay.
That's game over. Yeah. Okay.
I do not wish to participate. Opt out.
I'm out. All right. So okay, data preferences, which I give Twitch permission to collect and use my demographic data for the purposes of studying the differences in creator experiences based on their identity. Sure. Building and improving tools that promote a safe and equitable experience for creators.
Ooh, look at you, equitable. Good.
Sure.
Sure.
Recruiting creators for participation in research studies. Ooh, yeah. Yes, recruit me. I want to be recruited. Please put me on the fucking control panel. That'd be amazing. Inviting creators to be featured in events, promotions, or sponsorships. Shit, yes. Let's go, sponsors. All right. We're almost done, guys.
I want all of the things.
All right.
Next.
What is your gender identity? Well, I'd say
I am an 11-year-old girl. Oh.
Prefer not to answer. Let's do that. That way it can represent all of us. What pronoun do you use? I prefer not to answer that either. That way it's all of us. Are you a member of the transgender community? Prefer not to answer that either, because some of us could be. What is your race, ethnicity, or select all that apply? Well, let's do it. How many can we select?
None of your goddamn business.
Oh, we're gonna do. I'm not gonna get picked for anything. Like, yeah, you could pick me if you want, but I'm giving you no information about myself.
I am Puerto Rican, Cuban, El Salvadorian, Dominican.
All right, somebody give me a specify for the not listed. First one gets it. I need something great though. It's got to be really good. We'll pick the top 3 and then we'll do a poll. How about that? Alien. I like Alien. Alien is
Sith.
already good. Sith is good too. Meat
popsicle.
Okay,
I
here
am
we
a
go.
meat popsicle.
We're going with a poll. That's perfect. All right.
What do you want? You want me to do it? Or you
I got it. I'm on it.
All right.
All right. So question. Who are you? Who are we? Okay.
What's Smurf?
Okay, it was Sith. It was, what was it? Sith? I already forgot.
Sith, an alien,
An alien
a Sith,
or a meat popsicle?
meat popsicle, and then Nikki chimed in Smurf last minute. I don't know if you
Okay.
wanna add that or not.
Hold on. We'll put, oh, I got it. Okay. And Smurf. All right. So poll is active. We're going to give it a minute, y'all. What say you? Who are we? Are we a Sith, an alien, a meat pop, or a Smurf? Wait, we already got 3 votes for meat pop. This is not looking okay.
Well, it's totally fine. I didn't even vote for my own. I totally voted for meat popsicle.
Okay, it's looking like a meat pop by landslide here.
Yeah.
All right. This is why we're never going to make partner, because whenever we participate in Twitch things,
We troll.
we are too honest. So, okay. So I'm selecting all of
Yeah, of course.
The
I am a meat
categories.
popsicle. I knew you were going with that, Charlie. That's why I fucking love that movie.
And-
Super green.
what's that?
The meat popsicle is from The Fifth Element, the movie The Fifth Element,
Got it.
where like the police are like inquiring about Bruce Willis, like through the thing, and he's like, "Are you human?" He's like, "Negative." He goes, "I am a meat popsicle."
There we go. Meat popsicle. All right. Okay.
Corbin Dallas.
What is your sexual orientation? Prefer
All
not
of
to
it.
answer. All of them? We're just like, I'm down. Oh, I only let you choose one.
It doesn't say. Wait, it says not listed, right?
Not listed.
Yeah, not listed. Please specify. And they're like,
Multi-pass.
yeah, I'm down for everything or something.
Multi-pass, dude. That's
Multi-pass, yeah, perfect. Multi-pass.
Charlie Eon with the win. All right.
Yeah, what up, Josh?
Is Josh coming in? Is he in the Zoom?
He's in
I'm not
the,
looking. Oh, I don't see him. No, I don't see him. Okay.
He's in the chat.
What up, Josh? We're having a great time right now. Meat Pop wins by with 90% of the vote. 1 vote for Sith.
Oh, whoever pity voted for that, I love you.
I love you. That's awesome. So yeah, keeping it moving here. We're almost done.
Yeah.
Do you identify as having one or more of the following disabilities? Autism, visual, learning, mobility, health, mental related. Oh, definitely that. Speech related, auditory. That's no joke. I shouldn't joke about that. Sorry. Cognitive, none of the above. Not listed. Not listed. What is it, y'all? This is like Mad Libs. Like
Yeah.
what?
We need a verb.
What is
Yeah,
our
we
what
need
is
a
our
verb.
disability? Dementia. What?
Oh, Nikki's the best.
Yo, brrrr. How you doing, man?
Yo, what
back
up,
from
Catch?
you back from Alaska? Big up Catch 22. 15 months to tier 1. Appreciate you. Agent
Abel.
Abel, what up, man? How you guys doing? Right now, we're trying to pick our disability in this
Caffeine
Twitch survey.
dependent? How's that? Can that be non
Buying records. So we'll say music buying addiction. How about that? Okay. How about like do we have more space? Don't DMCA me, bro. Okay, no, I probably shouldn't do that. Okay.
that's our disability.
That's our disability?
It's fucking DMCA.
DMCA.
Perfect. Yes.
DMCA.
Send, full send.
That's
Sorry,
our-
guys.
Our
Sorry,
disability
Akato, but,
our
like,
disability is DMCA.
that is our disability. DMCA.
This is
Looming DMCA.
dude. This is probably the last episode that's ever gonna air on 916 Junglist channel. Twitch is gonna get this and just bun us down. Like we're gonna have to move to YouTube after this, y'all. I hope you're ready. Like
We're just gonna broadcast in Discord for anybody.
yeah, we're gonna be Discord only now, unfortunately. All right. Have you ever served active duty in the military? Some of you have. I just prefer not to answer. That's a serious question. Big up to anybody who's served the country. I appreciate your service. Thank you.
Joshua Carl's a veteran.
Joshua Carl's a veteran. Dope. All the veterans in the chat, love you. Thank you. All right. So let's recap before we send it off to make sure we got it right. Are we willing to opt out? No, we're not opting out. What can we use?
Quitters.
What are they allowed to use this data for? They can use this data to study differences in creator experiences based on their identity. They can use this data to build and improve tools that promote a safe and equitable experience for creators. They can use this data to recruit creators for participation in research studies, like the opening scene at Ghostbusters, where they do the shock therapy. And then they can use this data for inviting creators to be featured in events, promotions, or sponsorships. Bring me to TwitchCon. Let's do this. Survey. What is Nikki subbed 1 month at tier 1? Thank you so much, Nikki. Love you. 11 months. Almost a year. Crazy.
That's what's up.
Joshua Carl, you in the Zoom? I'm not looking. No, you're not. You're being shy today. That's fine.
He said he put it in the chat. He's like he's got to sacrifice couch time to the relationship guys. Is what he said.
Got it. Good stuff. Survey. What is your gender
that couch
identity?
is mad comfortable. I fell asleep on it.
Prefer not to answer. What pronoun do you use? Prefer not to answer. Are you a member of the transgender community? Prefer not to answer because it could be any of us. And then let's play on the ethnicity. Oh, we got the hype train running. K-Dub subbing in 9 months. Thank you, K-Dub. Long length subscriptions going on a Wednesday. That's super dope. I see 15 months. I see 9 months. I see 11 months. It's super dope. And then a Machine of Death with 2 months also. You guys are all awesome. That really does help the channel. It's not just a saying. It really does help. Thank you. So what is our ethnicity? Well, we're basically everything, including something not listed. We are meat popsicles, apparently, which is awesome. I classify myself as a meat popsicle all day. What is your sexual orientation? Not listed. We are multipass. I'm down. And then, do you identify as having one or more of the following disabilities? Yes. We identify with the disability DMCA. Chuck the Bounty Hunter has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Cracking the Easter egg, throwing 420 bits to the crew, kicking the hype train up. There's the smoke. Safety meeting in full effect. Big up, Chuck the Bounty Hunter. Appreciate you, man. Yo, so that's the big meeting or the big survey from Twitch. They want to know your demographic. I think we're good to go. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna submit this shit.
You enjoy yourself, Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. Stay sexy. Let's do this. All right. Goodbye. Submitted. Flames are running. Let's see. You are about to submit. Oh, let's look up on the screen here. It says you are about to submit your responses to the streamer community survey. For privacy purposes, your responses will be cleared from the form. If you would like to edit your responses, please complete and resubmit the survey. To delete your previous responses, please select the opt-out option. All information you provide will be treated in accordance with Twitch's privacy policy. So, good. You know, it's I'm obviously very concerned about my privacy since, we just did the whole thing together on stream and all. So, we've got a little bright all of a sudden. Hang on.
You're all right.
Oh, we're fine. I lost one of my lights.
Handsome as ever.
I lost one of my lights. I'll fix it in a second.
It still looks better than mine.
It is what it is. Let's send it off. All right, let's take a look. Let's go back to here. Or submit responses. Boom. Thank you for your response. For privacy purposes, your responses have been cleared from the page. To edit your responses, they just gave us that same notice a second ago. Okay, perfect. Word up. That is that, as they say.
Safety meeting complete.
Perfect. How you doing, Biggie? Kiss the ring. The channel boss is in the building.
Pew pew pew.
Big up Eric McAfee.
Eric McAfee, let's go.
Yeah, that's the homie right there.
Yeah,
He's been a day one supporter of this channel. When I say day one, I mean before this was a channel. He was watching me stream Street Fighter on Facebook. And that is where exclamation point sunflower came from. Down by law, he says. I was fighting somebody in Street Fighter on Facebook Live. And I was using just the built-in PS4 streaming thing, right? And I still had the little PS4 camera and everything. Like I was still cameraing it, right? And
I got one of those too.
right, the little cylinder looking ones. And so with like a proprietary connection, so you can't use it for anything else.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah,
Fuck
totally.
this thing.
Yeah.
Such
Fuck
a
off.
pain in the ass.
Fuck off with that thing. So in any case, I was doing that, and Biggie, the astute viewer that he is, pointed out, he's like, you realize you're getting your ass kicked by somebody named Sunflower67 right now. You really gonna let that happen? And I came back down by 1 to win it 2 rounds to 1, and I popped off at the end. When I popped off, I yelled, "Sit the fuck down, Sunflower!" And so from that point on, Biggie would come into the room, and that's the first thing he would type is "Sit the fuck down, Sunflower," because he thought that was fucking hilarious.
It's fun.
I'm all for popping off if you get the win, within reason, but keep it within the game, right?
Yeah.
But it was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. Shouts out the channel boss, Biggie. That was the survey. Here's the next thing that I want to talk about. If y'all are ready, you ready to talk about the next thing? We all good?
I
We
don't
all good
know
with the
what it
survey?
is, but yeah, sure.
Okay. Next thing we'll talk about is SDAs. Let's keep it on the
okay.
Twitch theme for right now.
All right.
And SDAs are the Twitch stream display ads. SDA, stream display ads. And what that is, let me show you.
Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum.
We're experimenting with a new type of ad called stream display ads on the select creator channels. What stream clear ads are, you can see right here, is basically while you're streaming, these little banners are going to pop up in the middle of your stream
And fuck with your aspect ratio.
and fuck with, well, it looks like everything kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this. I'm being a dick.
I know. But I agree. I don't disagree. And I guess because, do you remember before the meme that was going on about the old ads, right?
Yeah.
And how they were just completely intrusive and completely like coming in at the wrong time.
Right.
But it's without a doubt, Twitch needs to make money.
Sure.
And they're not making enough money simply off of the subscription based revenue base that they're doing. And also, I think Twitch is looking for a way to be able to create a better split for more creators, including affiliates, right? And so they got to make more money on ads. And at first they were saying things like, if you're a good streamer, please run ads. And like everyone was like, sure, I'm going to fucking run ads. And nobody runs ads.
Yeah.
And so then they were saying, okay, well, then we're going to have to start running ads in the middle of your streams no matter what. And they did that to a few streamers, and some people, it was fucking hilarious. Actually, where's that one? Can I find that one? Let me see if I can find that one real quick. I didn't plan for this, but let me see if I can find it. Redbone says, you heard about the guys going in to chat looking like Twitch to get you to check them. And when you click the profile, they get your IP address and GPS coordinates and IP. That's a nice way of getting your shit. Little bait. Let's see here. I think I found it in the first try. Yes, I did. This is fucking hilarious. Okay. Pretty sure this is it. This is the old. We covered this when it was brand new. And where's the video, damn it? Here it is. This is hilarious. He's like about to win. It's all led up to this moment. The chat's going wild.
Put hot donuts with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sweet and savory, it's good to order. Get it in a basket or a sandwich.
It's so fucked. That is so fucked. That really that shit goes down. And so let's see what Moses is saying. Not much. Finished an 18-hour set. Had John B. raid. That's dope. Finally chilling. Outstanding. I've had a decent amount of bots following this week. 13 just this past stream. Wow. Yeah. Dude, that's fucking hilarious, right? And so, like, by the way, Moses, I'm sorry you're dealing with fucking bot drama. That shit sucks. The ads, so Twitch, like, that was a meme for a fucking solid month, dude. The ads were like not a good idea, right? And so, yeah, fucking great. And so they've come up with this new solution now with these new SDAs, they're calling them. Twitch, what's it? Stream display ads. And it's, I'm not mad. I think that's a good compromise for them to be able to generate ad revenue. And also they're clearly starting to profile their streamers. So I think that also leads to targeted advertisements. In fact, it straight up said it in the thing, right? Can we share this data in order to fucking send you shit, right? Like, so it's all going to be a part of it. And I think that, I'm okay with it, especially because, you know, we get a kick of that ad revenue, which is good. Yeah. You know, maybe it'll put a whole 5 extra cents in that 7 cents of ad revenue. Yeah.
Pennies.
Right.
Fractions of pennies, but it's there.
But for Twitch, that's their bread and butter. Right. Right. And so
they want us to be able to, like, a lot of DJs don't like enable their VODs and, like, you know, do that shit or whatever for their people that can't catch it when it's live and this or that, dude. It would be great, you know, like, like that's where they're making the good chunk of their money from anyway, is ad revenue from VOD streams and whatever. Like, for a lot of people on this platform, the DMCA is fucking scared not only DJs but fucking streamers alike that were listening to music and disabled their VODs and got rid of a shit ton of clips and everything else that, like, makes ad revenue for the company, but B, for them too.
See, Asian Able, something like that you're talking about that YouTube currently has, Twitch does not have that in place. The way that they're currently farming their ads is straight up old school. It's like they're getting sponsors and then they're running ads across the whole platform. Yeah, there's nothing targeted at all per streamer, anything, compared to YouTube, which runs targeted ads, right? And so it wasn't until just recently that they started catering advertisements based on the category that you were watching, but not necessarily the streamer. So if you were in the music category, then you would get a music-oriented ad. If you were, you know what I mean, or if you're in the just streaming section, you would get some sort of whatever. I don't know what they're doing there, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, or just chatting. I mean, so that's, but now I feel like they're going to be taking it like on an AdSense level, like what Abel's talking about, that it's going to be based on the individual streamer's content, right? And that's a good thing. I mean, because and it would be really nice is if we had the ability to thumbs up or thumbs down potential people that were going to be running ads on our channel, because that would be nice to have a say so, right?
I think that's also going to, you know, kind of open up the door for maybe Twitch to partner.
Ads for hot tubs.
Yeah.
Sorry,
but yes, targeted ads but also like streamer sponsored specific ones as well. So like you want to go talk, Gillette's got a fucking partnership with Dr. Lupo, more than him just fucking having a logo down here that scrolls. It's like, every hour or something, there's a fucking, 30-second, 10, whatever it is, fucking Gillette ad that goes and fucking pops up there because, he's got a fucking deal with State Farm or, whatever his fucking current sponsors are. They can, also, be a part of that. Just a thought.
Agree. Okay, so let's see. Let's continue on this. Let's finish reading, since that's basically what we needed to do here. Viewers still be able to see and hear you while the ad is playing, which is awesome. That means that for the DJs out there who have DJ streams or anybody where the audio portion is still crucial to the stream, the audio does not get interrupted. That's awesome. Participating creators can opt out of having stream display ads shown on their channel via creator dashboard by navigating to settings, partner affiliate /ads is what that's going to be. And you can actually opt out. So you can choose to not have the stream display ads as an option as well, which is good. Because somebody, for those people who are like, fuck that, I don't want any kind of shit bannering my stream, then it looks like you're going to have the option to do that. And I think that's important. That's good. Especially if the ads, if it turns out to be whack, right? I don't want no whack shit on my shit, so we'll see how it turns out.
Free will and all that.
Right? Let's see what the let me go through the FAQs real quick here. We'll just bust through them. Why are we experimenting with stream display ads? Ads are important to Twitch and to our community. We've heard the feedback that ads are too interruptive, and we want creators to have the opportunity to earn additional income via advertising while building their communities without the interruption that comes with standard video ads. That's fair enough.
That it's
bun
worded
ads, right?
Very well.
Right.
Like it's written in like such a positive light. Like we want to continue to blah 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 for the stream.
We want to make you money. We want to make you
right. Like that's written very fucking well. You know, so like that's not like we're also getting a huge fucking cut of this.
Right.
Like it's like it's just.
Let's not even talk about the scalability of ads once you start profiling streamers. Like some streamers running ads on their channels is going to cost more than running ads on other streamers' channels, right?
Right.
And so if that's the case, you're getting a percentage of that ad revenue, and if time and space on your channel has value, and you're able to negotiate that value with Twitch based on your viewership and everything else, and you can choose your targeted ads, that's a whole new game for the creators here on Twitch. I think that's a beautiful thing, actually. Machine Death says this also means if you post highlights, you might want to record your own VODs. Yeah, I mean, the this is nothing involving a solution to DMCA either, and so we're still riding that line. That's not gonna. I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon, too. So the VOD drama and all that shit, that ain't going away anytime soon, if you ask me. Next question: how are creators paid this year? Let me go back to the. Come on, Billy, produce this shit. How are creators paid? This year, we'll pay creators for SDAs at the same rate we pay you for video ads. This allows us to get the product into creators' hands and allows us to learn about how we can improve the experience. While we will pay at the same rate during the testing period, advertisers typically pay less for stream display ads than they pay for video ads. So as a part of this process, we will be evaluating whether we need a different payout structure specifically for SDAs that is more appropriate for the format. So for right now, you're getting that same money as if it was a video ad, which is cool. Keep in mind, this is a 10-second ad, and normal video breaks are 15 to 30 seconds.
15 to 30, yeah.
Right. And so you're looking at 2 of those equaling a normal video ad in revenue, basically.
So it's like a couple hours of content or whatever if they're doing it every hour or so.
Right.
Yeah, and then you're getting fractions of the penny, so it's like a fraction of a penny.
But like, what if like they are able to do things like Facebook has been doing with their advertising, where anybody who's promoting anything can buy ad space on Facebook for their region or for their community or for whatever, right? And so, what if like the pop-up ad is something for Flex Fridays or something for Faders fucking Monday, right? Like I would
like targeted ads for like creators
Yeah.
to be able to submit to or whatever.
Right.
That's
So
kinda cool.
yeah, I think that there's a market for that. And I think creators would pay for that. I would pay to run commercials on your shit.
Can I pick who? Oh, fucking.
Right.
All right. When this person fucking streams, I want my ad up
Right.
there. Right there.
Right. No, but are they going to see it? Because if they have to see and approve it, then that ruins my troll. Because I have so many ideas of what I could do for a commercial on Fader's channel. That'd be a great option to have targeted ads, right? I'm down.
Need a taco speeder?
Right? Oh, I'm in. I'm in all day. Let's keep it moving. Let's see what we got here.
Sure.
All right. Where can creators find stream display ad revenue? Revenue earned for stream display ads will be added to creators' normal monthly payout. Ad revenue found in channel analytics in the creator dashboard will both video and ad stream in the ad rep. So it's going to be lumped in with the same thing. So under ad revenue in your dashboard.
I made $2.73 in ad revenue so far.
Killing it.
In the last 30 days. Killing it.
Did you run any commercial breaks?
Mm.
I'm running a commercial break right now. Sorry, not subs. This one's for the meme.
This one's for the subs.
Okay. If you're not a sub, you're currently eating an ad for the next minute. Sorry.
Subscribe to that channel if you can hear this, but you can't.
Oh my god, dude.
You're seeing Jake from State Farm right now.
Let's have like a really intense discussion, make it look really serious, like we're really, but they can't hear it because we're still inside the advertisement. They don't know us. They don't know. This is so important. This is so important. This is amazing, important news. They have no idea what it is because they're eating an ad right now.
No fucking way. No fucking way. You just sit there and eat it.
Like, if you're not a subscriber right now, you're like, what the hell are they even fucking talking about? Because they can see what's happening on the screen, but they can't hear it for 10 more seconds. We have 10 more seconds, 5 more seconds before they even know to... Okay, man, if you were just watching an ad, you probably missed the most important conversation in the whole stream today.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. Holy cow.
Wow. I'm at a loss for words.
Man. If you missed the last 30 seconds, that was intense. We've unlocked the secret, y'all. We've unlocked the secret. Amazing news, right?
Yeah. I can't. Yeah. I may cry. That's crazy.
Oh, jeez. So,
yeah, no shit. You don't fucking play poker.
I can't. I'm sorry.
No shit. You don't play poker.
I'm reading the chat. Y'all hilarious right now. Y'all made me break. I'm sorry. That's too good. Big up the ad crew. Okay, let's keep it running. What do we got? Y'all are a bunch of fools. All right. Can viewers close or minimize stream display ads from showing? No, viewers won't be able to close or minimize the ads for the 10 seconds they show. They want it to like be very specific that, it's only 10, count to 10, bro. You know what I mean? How long is each stream display ad? Well, they just answered that question. Is 10 seconds a display ad? They will start with 3 per hour.
Wow.
Okay. 3 per hour with a max of 8 per hour. The amount may fluctuate as we learn about what works best as the demand for the ads changes.
How much click-through revenue they can get?
What's that?
How much click-through revenue they can generate?
Yeah, totally. I don't honestly pop-up banners. The CTR on pop-up banners is fucking nothing.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm saying is like that's what they'll be looking at to do 3 or 8 or whatever, you know.
yo, Gouda, you make a good point. If they remove the pre-roll, this definitely is better than a pre-roll.
Yeah, 100%.
This is 100% better than a pre-roll. No doubt in my mind. And man, I wish y'all could have heard that information in that 30 seconds. Game changer.
Even if they put a fucking API where it was like over the top of my fucking screen, I wouldn't care.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
Don't let them hear that. Will subscribers see stream display ads? SDAs will follow the same rules creators have set for their channels. So if a creator offers free ad viewing for subscribers, stream display ads will not be shown to subscribers. Okay. Excuse me, ad-free viewing. I read that right backwards.
Say what?
Okay. Let's do it again. The question is, will your subs see the SDAs?
Yeah.
And the answer is SDAs will follow the same rules as normal ads. In other words, if a creator chooses to make it ad-free for subs, then subs will not see the SDAs. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also stoned, so yes, but I also understand now better.
I'm feeling very safe. Will running SDAs contribute to pre-roll free time? Oh, no. Stream display ads won't contribute to pre-roll free time at launch. That's a big boo. There you go, Gouda. Catch 22. The two partners in the room right now. That's BS. At launch. At launch.
Yeah.
At launch. You know what I do, and y'all can do it if you want. You know what does go against the pre-roll is running an ad. And so in that 5 to 10 minute starting soon screen, when you start streaming, run an ad. And then you won't have pre-roll for at least 35, 45 minutes after that. So in that peak time when people are seeing that you're live, they're not going to get a pre-roll coming in. And in that starting soon time, it doesn't fucking matter. There's nobody there anyways.
Yeah.
So
pre-stream checklist.
Gouda, you got it. Yep.
I wish. Yeah, I need to like come up with one and like put it like somewhere, like where I can see it.
So play a Misty Bishi track and run a pre-roll. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Start your show off with an ad because there's nobody there anyways, and it definitely counts against the clock. Like it won't show pre-rolls.
What do you mean? I mean, my Fader fam shows up the moment I go live. Okay.
I know there's a line around the building for this one too. It's tough.
All 24 of 23 of us, because I count for a fucking view.
I love it. This is my favorite thing.
Oh yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like this is the
die hards
of the day, right?
This is the die hards, and I love it. Word up. Yeah, so that's the
I actually do have that, Nikki.
That's the SDAs. Twitch, what say you?
Yeah.
Fader, what do you think? What are your final thoughts on?
That's fine. I like I was just being cheeky about it, like messing up your aspect ratio. But if I'm getting a taste of it, cool.
STAs for everyone. That sounds so bad. SDAs. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong, but yeah.
Small dick ads.
Yeah, pretty much. Stream display ads. I'm not mad. Chat, what do you think? I think that it not counting against the pre-roll is kind of whack.
Yeah.
But I also know that the click-through rate it's a pop-up banner, right?
Right.
And I'm very aware that I don't ever click on a pop-up banner whatsoever. Like, I don't think I've ever done it.
However, I think the likelihood of you being able or people doing that either on mobile or on a computer is like superiorly dependent on if it's targeted or not.
Right.
If it was something cool, techie or whatever, like you may think otherwise about like, ooh, what is that? Oh, and taking a rip of it. Like if it's showing you fucking depends like, yeah, you're probably not gonna fucking click through that. You know what I mean? But if
I
it's
want to see like
possible,
this month's Fader merch popping up as my
that'd be great.
my little banner. That's like, to me, like being able to do that within our community would be dope. And I would spend money to do that. I would consider it an investment in the channel, honestly, and I think it'd be a wise investment to be able to advertise on each other's shit. And even though we could technically already do it if we just wanted to produce it,
Yeah.
and we should, honestly.
And
it's welcome, by the way. If y'all want to send me a commercial, I'll run it.
You remember the fucking community thing? How the community could help boost your thing in the priorities of the list of discoverability. Remember that shit?
Yep.
That could be a fucking like another like a community driven thing. The fucking community rips off 200,000 channel points to give you like a a targeted ad for 5 minutes on Twitch or whatever. There's tons of possibilities.
And they have the ability to. I mean, the tech is all there. This isn't like far-fetched tech, right? And so it's actually kind of exciting, honestly.
Cool.
And I'd like to see it scale down, and not have to be, Mountain Dew, Pepsi ads.
Yeah.
But it can be, Billy Lane and Fader ads. That would be fucking awesome. I would love to have like a Gouda banner pop up in the middle of Taco Rewind. Like that'd be amazing.
Like a Beats and Eats or
Beats and Eats. Yeah, exactly.
Like it's fucking genius. It was perfect.
Right.
If they do it.
Let's go, Gouda. I could put it in DeLorean board right now. So we can make that happen. If you send me the asset, we can make it happen. And that's something that I think that honestly we should maybe focus on that a little bit. Make it a goal in the next year to come up with media assets to advertise on each other's channels. That'd be kind of fun. I'm into that. If they don't do it, we could do it ourselves. I'm all for it.
Very true.
Yeah.
People sell ad space or revenue, or whatever. Like, there's nothing saying you couldn't do that anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gouda has a really good idea for a show. Hopefully it's in motion. I'm pretty sure it is because he was telling me about it. I hope I'm not like breaking any promises to keep it secret or anything.
I mean, maybe you may want to.
Yeah, Gouda, are you doing your show?
Wait for him.
Just say yes.
Respond. Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah. See, he's not sure which one. Don't spoil it. Give him something that he would know.
Started 2 shows last week. Okay. Gouda, jump in the Zoom. Get the fuck in here.
It's like 3 in the fucking morning. Yeah, right.
He said,
Oh, all right, yeah. Okay. Nikki says, roll another ad.
Bravo. Yeah, roll another ad while we wait for Gouda to jump in the Zoom. I'm gonna make a whole $2 in ad revenue this month.
Let's go.
Oh God. I don't know. I hate watching the 916 Junglist channel. All they do is run ads.
Back for a minute and a half. All right, guys, we'll be back.
We'll be back. Yeah.
We're back, and we'll see you in another minute.
Oh shit. He says he's still up. That's late for Gouda. He's up late then. If he's still up this late.
11, 12,
yeah.
Like, what, 4 in the morning, I think. 5 hours ahead from me. It's like almost 11 here.
Oops, accidentally hit start recording.
Oops.
Let's not do that. All right. So many moving parts. I actually have a light out.
It's okay, Bill. It's okay.
So full of secrets and inside jokes. This channel is like nonstop inside jokes at this point. It's just us hanging out, and I love that. By the way,
there's a fucking countdown to bromance on.
Right,
we're really taking ourselves.
Somebody just coming in to this channel would have no idea what the fuck is going on. I kind of love that. Gouda jumping in.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Good morning, sir, or good evening. I should
say. Good
yeah.
night. It's 10 to 4 in the morning.
You were pulling a late one, bro.
Yeah, it was one of my friends' wedding reception. So they had the wedding at the end of July, but COVID, they moved the restrictions again. So they had a small wedding and we had the reception tonight. So yeah, I'm a little bit half cut.
On a
Did they play any
Tuesday?
drum and bass during the
I
dancing?
did a 2-hour
It's
set.
Wednesday.
Did you really? You did a 2-hour set? Oh,
Wait,
fuck
what?
yes.
Really?
Yeah, the requested
yeah.
of the groom. I did a 2-hour set.
Get it, dude.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Having it.
We had
He
a
says,
good
I
night.
only get some of the jokes. You stick around, bro.
Yeah, I was like, yes, I just what I do. Just hang out.
yeah, just hang out. It all
You'll
rolls,
be a part of them. Yeah.
right? So good.
No, I've
I
not
didn't
been
want to
spoiled.
spoil anything. So if you could please let the crowd know what you've been doing, because I know that you've been developing. Yeah, perfect. You've been developing some cool shows lately over in
yeah.
Camp Gouda. So I'd like to hear more about it, please.
So this past week, this month, I don't know. I'll promote myself a little bit. Throughout August, I don't know if you've seen, I'm doing a whole lot of Gouda. So I'm a sucker for an achievement, and Twitch has got a cheeky achievement of stream 25 days in 30. So in August, I'm going for it. So to do that, I've introduced a few new shows.
25 days in a 30-day period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. I didn't know that was an achievement.
Oh yes. It's a
Oh
new
yes.
achievement. Oh yes. You know me. I like a good challenge.
Yeah.
So one of the shows I've introduced is what's going on in Twitch D&B. That happens on a Sunday night, and basically, I just want to promote what's going on in the community. So raid trains, charity events, special events, birthdays, whatever. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I just promote what's going on in the week.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was hoping I didn't spoil.
Yeah, I started that. I did the first one last Sunday. It was a little bit iffy. It was the first one. I've never really done talking streams, to be honest. I've always been a DJ, and that was the first ever full talking stream. I've done a gaming stream where I'm doing something, but that was the first full stream of doing it.
You gotta warm it up, bro. You gotta warm it up.
And actually, while we're on it, actually, I'll be right back. I got a little something to you.
I got you. Gouda, ladies and gentlemen, he's doing challenging the 25 days of streaming in a 30-day period with a whole lot of Gouda. And go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say. So yeah, I obviously started the new show, and you know me, I've never been really creative with my scenes and whatnot. I've had the same overlay since I started, basically. But this is my new studio. It's not set up properly, so
Nice.
welcome to the Twitch D&B new studio. And then I spent a lot of money on this budget. All right, we got the big screen. We got a big screen.
Oh, look at the size! Look at the size of
mate,
that
look at the
screen.
screen of that. I spent a lot of money on that, and then obviously we can show what's going on in Twitch D&B. I spent a lot of money on this. All right.
Nice. That part
Spared no
re-up that
expense,
part.
man.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You took your
Mate,
partnership.
check the monitor. Have a little closer look at the monitor. Spend a lot of money on this. But no, anyway, so that's Sundays. I want to help the community. So if you're from drum and bass and you have a schedule, check out this. There's a little calendar I made. A calendar, it's a schedule. There's 70 plus streamers from the drum and bass community on that calendar. I need to add more. Check it out. That's the weekly schedule. There's more and more DJs. But that's just Sunday nights. Monday, I've started a new show.
I love that Team Up localizes it too, so it tells you your time frame, your time zone.
Yeah, it's really good for that. And then Monday nights, I've started a new one called Sorting Table, where I'm basically just sorting music in Serato and how I organize my music and just chatting with people. And it's kind of cool because I'm not just DJing, then I'm breaking it down a bit and just chatting with people while I organize my music. And it's really making me think about different ways to organize my music.
That's good.
It's not working.
You went gray on me.
Yeah, I don't know why I've gone gray on you. It's really weird. Let me try this. I'm trying to sort it back out.
I love that you're expanding your creative ventures on your channel, man. That's really cool. I love seeing that. Obviously, Fader and I are both big fans of, the production aspect that we're discovering here on Twitch, and so yeah, super dope. Love your studio. You got one of those fancy transparent LG TVs says Conclave.
I spent a lot of money. Oh wait, that's the wrong. Fuck. See, this is why you don't get me in the Zoom at nearly 4 a.m. in the morning. Here we go.
Yeah, it happens.
Hello.
Big up Catch 22. Appreciate you, man.
But yeah, then I'm doing the big one. I won't talk too much.
Keep talking, man. What we're here for.
all right, Wednesdays I'm going to start doing some gaming streams because a lot of gamers like drum and bass. I like playing games. So if I can expand the drum and bass to the gaming community and be like, hey, that music that your favorite streamer plays, we play it over here. Come on in. Come check us out. If I can do that into the gaming community, I think we can expand the drum and bass community a lot. And that's where my intention is. As much as I love doing what I do, I want to bring everyone with me, man. This community is incredible. It's completely changed my life, to be honest. So, and I'm going to keep pushing it. And that's what I'm doing. And
Yo,
that's what I'm doing to fucking-
Delio73, thanks for the follow. Gouda, I'm hearing what you're saying. And I love the direction that you're going with this.
Thank you.
I like that you are moving into the gaming area and exploring that side of things that you love and sharing that with your audience. I think that's a beautiful thing. And also the cross-pollination approach and maybe being influential on one side of the fence or the other is always a beautiful thing, because obviously there shouldn't be any divide. And I don't feel like there ever has been. I've never felt like any kind of like animosity from like gaming streamers versus DJing and anything like that. Like I have never felt anything like that here on Twitch. So,
but the viewers don't know there's drum and bass DJs on Twitch. They come here and they watch.
We don't even have a tag. We're all we don't even have.
We've been working on it.
Yeah, I know.
We've been working on it, but they don't know about us. So if some of us start infiltrating that way, not infiltrating, spreading that way, and letting them know we're here. Today, Ludwig, you know Ludwig, one of the biggest streamers, did the Cyberphone. I was watching one of his videos, and he went onto a streamer who was playing some music, and he was like, "Oh, DMCA." But then later in the video, he played like a 5-second clip of Desire by Subfocus and Dimension, and I'm like, he's playing drum and bass, and that's one of the biggest streamers on Twitch at the moment.
Right.
So people like it.
Oh, they love it. They love it. This audience.
They don't know we're here.
Like,
they don't know we're here.
This audience that's here on Twitch, that was already here on Twitch pre-COVID, that are like finding the DJ streams. Well, first of all, I'm realizing that a lot of the DJ streams pre-COVID were specifically trying to be background music for gaming streams. Like the idea was they don't talk a whole lot, they play music, and they play like a specific kind of music, and like some gamers like to use their streams music while they're streaming as like a collaborative thing or whatever, right? I saw that was really popular with DJs prior to COVID. And then when all of us chumps moved in here in March of last year-ish,
Made it all about us,
right? The attitude sort of changed a little bit, right? And I think that now that we've kind of developed this different identity on Twitch than it was pre-COVID, I think that there is definitely something to be said about, you know, showing all sides of us. Like I people that know me by now on this stream know that I love playing fighting games. I got a big stick and I love to swing it. And so
Sorry, what?
Yeah. And so
naughty.
So I mean, and I'm honestly like, and to be real, like comparatively when it comes to like the video game scene, the gamer scene, fighting games is very much similar to drum and bass. It's a super specific faction that's kind of small and kind of like over there, little homebrewish, a little bit kind of like in their own thing, right? Go ahead.
I'm gonna call it now, right here. Me and you, let's organize a Twitch DMB Street Fighter tournament. We'll get teams together. I'm not the best. You're a good player. Let's do it.
Who says he plays?
I'm calling you out now.
Nick Merchant says he plays.
Let's make teams. I think it'll be a great thing. We'll have a little tournament.
Fader's no slouch.
If we do it on a day where I'm not working.
Yeah,
then
Catch 22 is no slouch.
Let's do this. I think it'll be a gregreat thing.
Forgive Me is probably the best one in the DMB community.
Let's do a little tournament together because it'll be incredible.
Charity.
Can do. I'm doing a
100% down for
48-hour DJ stream at the end of the month for charity. So, but yeah, after I've DJed for 48 hours, if I'm still alive after that, yeah, we'll do this for charity.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 probably because it's like $9 on Steam right now or something stupid cheap. That way, I mean, unless you want to buy like the deluxe DLC pack, which is not necessary if we're just all having a laugh. That would be hilarious.
I think it'd be great. We need to start doing things like this because one thing I've realized over the past 17
We can play a different game, Catch.
People love us DJing, but they love us doing other things as well. And they love to really see that other side now because they got to know us through DJing. But when we do other stuff, they're like, oh, cool. And they love it. They really do. And I love that connection with the community. And that's completely changed DJing for me, like completely. So if we
It's
start doing
good.
more
People
stuff
want to
like
know.
this,
People want to know who you are, man. Like that's a real thing.
But I want to start doing this and connecting communities. We get a tournament on. People love games.
I'll tell you this. Even though the viewership is 3 times as much on the weekends for this channel, more times than not in the last couple of months when I've been starting to meet people in real life, they bring up this show. They're like, I love the weekends, but they're like, I really love DJs Not DJing. That's such a great show. And like, honestly, it's like if it wasn't for that in the last couple of months, I've had my doubts about like this show. Are people not taking me seriously? Am I not being considered an authority in a space? And do people even think that this is entertaining more than anything? Is this something that people can identify with and find entertaining? And if they don't, then I don't want to waste anybody's time. But when I start hearing back, serious, right? Oh, it's entertaining. You know, that's the stuff that I'm concerned about. There's nothing wrong with that. And
He's
so
in his head a lot about his
I want this show to be good.
content.
I want this show to be good, right? And so like if it's whack, then I'm not gonna fucking keep doing it. And so the last couple of months, people have been telling me that they actually like listening to our conversations and hearing the information that comes out of these shows, in particular the Wednesday show. So it's cool. He's just being dry and British. No, I'm not entertaining at all. Absolutely not.
I don't know, man.
These guys are all carrying me right now.
You managed to enter 10 million people at the fucking Pontiac Silverdome, so it's pretty fucking entertaining.
Let me tell you something, brother.
I think it got up to about 7 million people at the Pontiac Silverdome was like the final number. It was unbelievable. They were hanging from the
I've heard
rafters.
it's going to be 10 million plus for the second round.
Oh, I can't believe it. I'm ready.
When is that? Has that happened? Yeah, we should.
I've got a few things I need to talk to you about, but not here.
That's fine. Mum's the word for no. Big up Gouda on your amazing long ass stream. Thanks for being here. And if you want to fuck off, you can. You're not obligated to stick around.
One last thing I'm going to say. August 27th. I know you're in Chicago, I think, for proper, maybe. I don't know. I am doing a 48-hour DJ stream for charity.
Christ.
Wait, you're going to DJ for 48 hours straight?
Yep. That is the plan. 24 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours didn't cross my mind. 48.
Can you tell me this? Can you tell me this? What songs are your poop songs?
Any song.
Afterglow.
Any song. You can give me a challenge if you want.
Are you gonna play nothing but drum and bass?
That's the plan. Just because I've got so much and I love exploring.
Like, can you repeat? It's like you don't have to repeat songs.
No, I don't repeat
Bricks
songs.
can't roll.
No repeats. No. Okay, so no repeats until the final hour because the final hour is send it hour. That is the tradition. The final hour, whatever energy you've got, send it. If you see a song, play it. Just fucking send a mix. And that's how I ended up at 500 viewers at the end of the 40-hour stream.
Good shit.
I didn't even look at the chat. I went from 250 to 500 viewers in an hour because people were just loving that I was just going mental, not looking at the chat and just using my energy. So 48 hours. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a challenge. You're going to
be delirious.
But we're doing it for a good cause, and that's all that matters. So,
what's the cause this time?
It's for a dog shelter called Pupcakes Rescue. Basically, a few of the things they do. One of the main things is they take dogs due for euthanasia. They've been probably bitten people, been bad dogs, and they retrain them, give them a second chance at life. And another thing they do is they they get dogs from the China meat trade and save them and bring them back over to the UK, give them all the relative vaccinations and rehome them. So I've known them for quite a few years. So I kind of really want to do something for them. They're a non-profit organization, so they're not really big and they don't really get much help. So I want to do this. And I think it'd be incredible to do it. And 48 hours is just the perfect opportunity because that's mental. That's the first one that's really made me think about it. The others have just not crossed my mind, but this one I'm like, this is mental. 48 hours, and I felt like this was the right one to do for charity. So,
would you piss in a bottle to keep yourself on camera?
No.
Okay.
Have you not seen my standing on screen?
I am right now, actually.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Okay, I'm done.
Have you not seen my standing on stream? I got a little tag team partner when I go for a piss. I would show you right now, but it's on the other computer. I just got a little John Travolta gift where he's just standing there like.
Yeah. It was like, where the fuck is?
That's my little be right back screen. I just put it over the decks and he's just stood there like. Love it.
48 hours, bro. That's crazy. I tell you, I did that 40-hour stream with Metalheads. I did not DJ. And also I fell asleep twice. So I definitely couldn't do that. My back would not handle it.
I do take a lot of prep for it. There's people who do marathons who smoke weed, eat shit, drink coffee, drink alcohol. Nah.
If I'm doing sip my cherry Pepsi while you're talking here.
That's fine. I'll drink some. Yeah, that's fine. A bit of soda. But when you're drinking and smoking weed the whole time and eating shit, I couldn't do that. I stay off caffeine as long as possible. I eat like nutritious food to give me like good energy. And I like prep myself over the week to wake up at midnight and go. Like
you'd have to do that. Your body needs, you need to train your body for that shit. There's no way you could just fucking jump into it.
So I've always been one to advocate. I'm not going to hurt myself doing something stupid. If I need to tap out, I will do. But
good, thank you.
I 100%. I want to reassure everyone of that. I'm not going to hurt myself because a few people have been concerned about that in the past, and I've always said I'll tap out, and I've done. I've had problems with my back recently, and I've tapped out of streams because I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should have tapped out of the final of the dystopia battle, but that's a different story. But I'm not going to hurt myself. So you got my word on that.
Good.
But hopefully I'll see as many people roll through. We're doing it for a good cause. And after that, we're having a fucking Street Fighter battle or something.
I'm in.
And right now, I'm going to go to bed.
I'm in.
Cheers, Gouda. Fuck off. I'll see you in a bit.
I'll contact you guys soon. Thank you for having me on.
Of course, man.
Thank you.
Every time.
Chatting shit. I'm pretty half cut, to be honest. It's been a good day. So.
Love having you on, man. And dude, seriously, love your channel. Love all the success your channel's had. It's well deserved, man. Big up.
100%.
Yeah, I can't believe it some days. So thank you. We're only going up. I'm taking the drum and bass community with me. All right.
Tight.
This is something new. This is the future. I'm out. Peace out.
Easy, brother. Yeah, Twitch has been a great platform. Gouda made partner this year. He did it in less than a year, and he's good people, man. I really love Gouda.
I love that people like him, have come into our lives on this platform. You cannot quantify you can't quantify that with put a price on some of like the relationships and stuff that we've made through this past year.
Straight up. And also, again, we were saying a second ago, him kind of focusing on his creativity and diversifying the content that he's putting on his channel. I think that's really dope. Like, yeah.
Dude, we real recognize real when we know how much we know, Josh knows, but a bunch of other people out there know that are around in our circle that know when you got the goods, and that kid's got the goods. People like Corinne have got the goods, and all the homies that are I'm not gonna mean this as a knock to anybody that streams on this platform, but there are certain people that want to create more, the showing the art and flexing the music and all that stuff is what it's great. It's certain people that kind of want to create more and that kind of thing. Dude, I love that shit. Love it.
When I first found this platform, I was just watching people on here, and at first it was a lot of the same kind of cookie cut sort of thing, and I didn't know any better, and I was totally fine with it. But then I started seeing some people that were taking it to a different level, and I started really appreciating what they were able to do with what they had. And I think it's an amazing platform, and I think that anybody in our generation of things, the Oregon Trail generation of things, that finds themselves here, definitely finds something relatable about this, because it's kind of like what we've been wanting to do our whole lives, but technology just kind of needed to catch up.
Right.
What do we got? Someone tagging me here. Peace out, gang. Big up, Gouda. Big up, and shouts out on your crazy ventures in streaming. Insane. And I love the show, the news show, where you're specifically focusing on the DMB news portion. If there was, I mean, I'm not a testimony to like infinite success, but if you want any kind of like feedback, I would say make sure that you're putting those on YouTube and putting that content out as evergreen content, not just a live stream with a VOD, but put it out there. Tell Celsius I'm coming. That's right, brother. Hell yeah. Word up. We're about to call it. We got a little bit of time left. Go ahead.
Can you pull up that video?
Oh, yes. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah. So like we were just kind of espousing about our like, kind of like I shared it to the 906 Junglist group.
I'm finding it right now. Keep talking.
So like we were just like espousing upon the relationships that we had here, and ad revenue and making money and things like that, and providing content and like going above and beyond all that stuff, right? I was recently on a show with Joshua Carl, who's here usually every week or so. And you were discussing Twitch and the DJ Expo, all the similar stuff to what we covered kind of like tonight. But then the host, who's a friend of mine, dropped this question from some
I have a question for you
established
guys.
DJ that he knows that has an issue with kind of what we're doing here on this platform. I had some pretty strong words of a rebuttal, and I'll fucking stand by it.
Let's see what we got. I'm going to bring this up on the Facebook group post right now. There it is in all of its glory. Let's move us to a different area. Let's go over here. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's move us over there. Move it in a little bit. Let's move it. Oh, no. Move it in a little bit. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then let's press play and see what it has to say. So where is this from again? Recap.
This is from the DJ's Guru channel. We were talking, so the host is a guy that, DJs will buy gear from, find knowledge with. He's been around our industry for a really long time. So he wanted to have me and Josh to come and talk about the expo and some other things in that nature.
Gotcha.
And then so
the question came up
talking about Twitch and like DJing on Twitch. And then this is what like this guy had to say.
Let's see what we got.
I have a question for you guys. I heard an interesting comment from a very well-known DJ in my area that I work with. He's a money guy. He's a big name. He has a writer. Let's put it that way.
Who's the guy? Do we know the guy? Can we call the guy out? I want to call the guy out. Can we call the guy out? We shouldn't call the guy out. Let's keep going.
And he said it was a mistake. All these DJs put themselves in front of owners and DJ'd for free.
I have here's my answer to that.
He feels like it devalued.
Dude, you're on your loins right now, bro. You're ready to answer this shit, dude. I'm sorry, I'm breaking it down. I know. You're ready to pound. Yeah, you're on it, dude. You're like, yeah, claws are out. Here we go.
The DJ now, as we're back to in real life events, and he said that just for people that did that, he said he thought it was a mistake. So I thought that was an interesting opinion, and from his perspective, it means something to me because this is actually someone that I kind of look up to as a DJ and has a serious career. So I'm just curious, and I'll ask you first, Darth. What do you think about that?
Darth,
comment?
hold on.
What's your opinion on that?
I would say that-
Wait. He's being casual, bro. He's got you on a first name basis. He's a.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. That's pretty good.
Your person or that person that you look up to.
And I'll ask you first, Darth. What do you think about that comment? What's your opinion on that?
I would say that your person or that person that you look up to is misinformed. I haven't DJ'd for. I haven't.
Well, this is I love opinions because it's always good to talk about it, and then we can learn to understand other sides of it. You know, like no one's necessarily wrong.
I have not DJ'd for free on this platform in over a year. Like every time I turn it on, I'm making money. Period. Point blank and period. Am I making thousands of dollars a day per gig or whatever with? No. Am I making money? Yes. Was it enough money during the past year when the government and everything else was shut our business down to be able to help me lessen the burden on my family and my bank account or whatever through the pandemic? You're damn right it is. So if someone wants to come here and say DJing on a platform, live streaming this or whatever, it's a waste of time, waste of money. Nah, it ain't it.
Game over. Set, match, checkmate. I 100% agree with you, man. I think that the haters come in strong and they do what they do. But honestly, like most haters, they're simply misinformed to the reality of the situation because they have no experience firsthand in it. They're just passing judgment without really knowing the full spectrum, right? So yeah. What did you have? What is your takeaway from that, Fader?
There have been people that, there's some fucking dope comments from DJs that came and like commented on that post on my page and shit afterwards. Like, some people were just saying like, well, it's pretty obvious that you probably had to suck, to begin with to not to be so scared, about doing it. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to like scroll back and try to find one of his like, so a caution, it's heavy. Great Twitch partner, DJ, good energy, puts a lot into his production. He goes to me, he says, great answer. Devaluing my ass. I would love to talk to whoever that goofy ass DJ is and show him my glow up and what I've made during this pandemic. Guaranteed he'd be singing a different tune.
Yeah.
And to another partner, the fact that DJs are hating on DJs who make money from home is the biggest crock of shit ever. They just need to admit that they suck without the smoke and mirrors and kick rocks.
It's hilarious. I think that in the ever ongoing balance of art and commerce, it's really tough to sometimes talk about the commerce side without running into a couple of things. And one of them is always the person who is 100% on the side of commerce and completely sacrificing the art in the name of commerce. And those people will always argue for something that they think is a waste of time because it doesn't make enough money immediately. Right. A lot of the times, and they don't see the long-term investment when it comes to that. And they also don't see the artistic investment that goes into that and the riches that come from that side of it. And so like, I think beyond monetary success, I think what it's done for a lot of DJs is helped them create an identity. Right. That says, this is who I am and this is what I'm about. And this is really me. This is genuinely me. And then on top of it, they found an audience that's fucking with them for that. And to me, like, that is more valuable than, the game show host that knows how to rock a mitzvah. Like, I get you, like, you're making great money and that's great. And that's a valid form of DJing and a valid portion of this industry, but that's not my game. I don't play that game, right? And so I'm not interested in hearing what that perspective is. And also I can see that their perspective is slanted heavy on the commerce side of things more than not. And I'm admittedly trying to stay balanced, but am leaning on the art side of things personally. And so it's a different perspective, I guess.
Yeah. I think you're right. It's just, there's ego comes into play like a lot. And it's hard, like self-reflection and actualization and like critical rational thinking about oneself is a hard pill to swallow.
That's a
for
big old
lot-
pill. That's a horse
lot of
pill to
people.
swallow. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's hard. And like
It's up to you,
I
J
think
man.
my ego gets in my way sometimes, and then
Mine
sometimes
too.
I realize I have it, and then I'm like, hey, fucking, knock it off, but like that to me that's what a lot of that was. You know what I mean? Is that like it's ego into like not playing to a full room, a packed stream, not being able to manage the technological side of what we have to do to make yourself not look like dog shit.
Right.
Like my camera right now, for instance. So like that's that thing. You know what I mean? That a lot of people were like, I'm gonna hang back, or I'm gonna not do it and post I made myself known on this platform over here doing this. I don't want to go over and start something new, because then it lessens my brand or cheapens my brand or makes me look like I'm not as in or whatever, because I get 10,000 plays a month on Mixcloud, but if I've got 3 to 5 people rocking in my room, that's a terrible thing for me to have, which is a horrible mindset.
Yeah, I feel that. I think that, and then it's going on in the chat right now. All of us are struggling with our own egos. It's kind of par for the course for the occupation, honestly.
Yeah. It's our fucking cornerstone of what we do is like fucking narcissism. You know
Sure.
what I mean? So like it's just at least it didn't used to be, but now it is. You know what I mean?
think
Like,
that if you're intelligent enough to be able to acknowledge it, then you're
Yeah.
putting yourself in a class separate from some folks that are just kind of
Sure.
living in a fantasy. If you have a realistic approach to all of this, I think people respect that genuine approach. You know what I mean? And so that's why you don't see me jumping on this with, yo, it's your boy. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Like, I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? So you won't catch me doing that shit. But if you wanted to sub, you could. I appreciate it. Be a good idea. That would be awesome. I can't stand that guy. Yo, you want to know some funny shit? My son does that, and it fucking kills me. He'll come into this room, and the camera won't be on, and he'll sit in this chair and look at the camera and be like, yo, it's your boy. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon to get notification. He knows the whole
spiel. YouTuber.
Because he's watching all the fucking YouTube channels, and they're all doing that shit.
Yeah.
He already
Dude,
knows. Like,
Yeah, my daughter's the same way.
he says, "What up, chat?" He'll say that shit.
Yeah.
You're killing me, bro. Get out of here with
My
that.
kid's totally like fake, like putting on like a page like, hey, on today's episode of like blah blah blah, we're gonna read this book and talk about this teddy bear or whatever. Just like, oh my
Dude,
God.
it's like a new game of pretend.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you're whatever, you're in your imaginary shit, right?
Yeah.
And so like he could sit here in this chair and like pretend to be streaming for a long time.
Yeah.
Like he's okay with just sitting here talking to himself. Like, kid's natural. I'm
Yeah.
proud of him, actually.
I was gonna say, like, that's only gonna lead to like him, wanting
Make sure
to
you
be,
smash
like,
that like button
do
and hit the
content
bell
shit.
icon.
Yeah, for sure.
He has his moments. Word up, Skinny Steve. That's what's up. Smash the subscribe button. Make sure you get that bell turned on. Dude, that's exactly what he does. It's so funny. He knows how to do it. He knows the spiel. I'll never be that guy. It feels so corny being like that. Like even like when I'm like, you know, announcer guy or hype man at the DJ gig, I'm not the yo-yo at your boy. I don't put on that show.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that bravado.
Like I even like it's hard for me sometimes to like come on stream and be like right off the rip to be like at 100, like right when I like after my like starting soon screen or whatever. I'm just like, well, you know, like I don't want to like jump down people's throats like real quick, like, but I don't want it to be like fake, you know what I mean? So I'm just like,
because I see fake and I cringe.
Right, exactly.
And like I'm not trying to be the person getting cringed on. Like you're gonna see like my shit. It's gonna be all the mistakes, all the imperfections, and like all that shit.
The broken parts of my.
The broken parts are the best parts. That's what creates the individuality. So I'm not trying to achieve perfection, and I'm not trying to fill that that DJ hype man persona, so to speak. I kind of have my own thing.
It gets old real quick.
Yeah, it does.
There's a guy, like I'm not gonna name names, right? But like when we were all getting started on this, right? There was that dude who was that guy.
Big up Skinny Steve for smashing that sub button.
Hey, big up Skinny Steve.
That's this up 6 months. Oh, sorry, you were saying.
There was like a DJ that was that dude and was that like that guy, and he was that ego guy as well. So it was just all of the things, right? And it just fell off. Like his stream just fell off and he stopped streaming. And now recently, within like the past month or two, he's kind of come back a little bit, but he's nowhere near what he was when he did it regularly and when we were all like, you know, growing and pushing and doing that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So it's just like, man, like it's just like I can't listen to it for more than like a minute or 2 minutes.
It's old.
I'm just like,
I think it depends on the person too. If I'm buying it or not. If they're genuinely,
that's the difference though. That's what I'm saying. Is like that's not real. Like the guy wasn't being that dude. He wasn't being real.
Right.
So like, you know,
or even if it's really good at faking it, they could be really good at faking it, and I'll drink the Kool-Aid. Like I'm down, especially with hype man shit, right?
I mean, broadcasting like in general just has that little thing to where you are a little amplified anyway.
Good morning,
you know
Zoo,
like,
zany.
Yeah, so maybe a little less, but you know, you still like you still like put energy out there that you may not have. You know what I mean? Like it's like going and being going and doing the DJ gig, right? Like there's days where you're not feeling good, you're not feeling 100, and then you go into the gig, you start setting up a few tracks in, the adrenaline kicks in, and then you're fucking, you know, you're good to go, and then like by the end of the night, you're like, wait, I wasn't feeling good earlier, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm on the fucking top of the world now. Like this, you know, turning the red dot on, you know, per se, is you get that kind of like, you know, you get that kind of
performance.
Like bump,
it's time
bump
to
too.
Time to be show. I mean? Yeah, try to put on the show.
Yeah, showmanship with you know, being authentic with or without authenticity. That's what, you know, kind of like I'm saying. You know what I mean?
And that's up to the individual. I'm not saying one way is wrong or the other. I'm saying me as an individual,
right?
I side more on just being me and not having a persona that I'm pushing. So I'm not against the persona. If you want to Hulk Hogan it up, like go for it. But for me, it's kind of cringy and I'm not really buying that. So for me to also feel that way about that and then turn around and do it is not only hypocritical, it just wouldn't be genuine. Right. So I'm just going to do this, do it how we do it.
I'm just doing me.
Doing me, man. I'm excited for Sunday. I'm gonna try to stream Sunday with the Mevo 3-pack. Mike Marquez, I'm surprised you didn't jump in the Zoom already. We're about to wrap, but I'm gonna use that Mevo 3-pack with the multicam app and a hotspot on Sunday, and we're gonna hopefully get a good shot. And what I want to do is I want to bring a line level signal in from the audio interface on one of the Mevos. And then I want to mix one of the Mevo's microphones as a room mic at like a really low volume. It'll be the subdominant mix. So like if this was the line level signal, the room mic would be like down here, right? And that way it'll sound like a concert. Like when the tracks break down, you'll be able to faintly hear people going, woo, and all the other shit, right? But it doesn't sound just like the room. It's predominantly going to be the line level signal. That's the idea. And you could do that. It's during bar hours, West Coast time catch. So it'll be 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific time. So midnight to 4 a.m. East Coast. In other words, yo ass will be sleeping.
Your boomer ass is in bed.
You're catching the VOD, son.
Yeah. What up, Little Fever?
But it is Sunday night. What up, Little Fever? Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
It is Sunday night. So that's going to be a little bit different for you because you don't have the early stream the next day. That's usually the deal breaker for you. Yeah, so the multicam does use mad data. I've monitored it, and it should be okay. The mobile hotspot. First of all, the different cameras are using the shit out of the internal router on that mobile hotspot. It's like, yeah, this is about as much data as we can traffic. And then,
all right, so he's like, yeah, all right, he has some like. Mevo's announcing something that he knows about ahead of time.
It's an 8-9.
When I was trying to get him to come on and talk about it tonight, but he was like, oh, because he was gonna do it on his stream back on Monday, and he didn't. He missed out on it. Something happened, and he couldn't do it.
Exclamation point Zoom. What up, T-Bone? Big up Juice Drum and Bass. They had a great show on Friday.
I don't want to put pressure on him. I think he wants to do it himself.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be the field test. Oh, I just lost my other light.
And I could burn him if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because he did tell me, so I can't put it out there.
We're officially overtime. My lights, my blue lights died. Let me turn off the chroma key. Let me turn off the chroma key. We're fine. Let me turn on this backlight real quick. Hang on.
He's so picky about the lights, right? Like, it's fine. He's fine. Like, calm down. We're like 2.5 hours into the show. You're good. You're good. All right. Can you hear me now?
What was that?
Nothing.
Nothing. Huh? Can I say something? Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. We're good. All right.
Yeah. Can I tell him offline what it is? Wait, there was something else.
Why does it have to come out the day after I'm fucking doing this show? That's fucking hilarious. It's always Murphy's Law. Well, using the shittier version of the software, apparently. Hang on. The lighting is killing me. Okay, using the shittier...
It's fine, bro.
It's fine, I know. Using the shittier version of the software, apparently. On Sunday, we're going to be doing a multicam thing. It's going to be a 3-cam operation, and it's going to be fun. And I'm really excited to see how this works out. It's going to break. It's going to be weird. It's going to be fucking up. And I'm excited to see how it all works out. And I'm also going to try to DJ that night, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But for those who want to go and I'm wondering what I'm talking about our return to IRL events. This is going to be a live event this coming Sunday. And it's going to be streamed on the 916 Jungles channel for those who are not in the area. But if you are in the area, I highly, highly encourage you to come check it out. It's this Sunday, and it is going to be super dope. Keep an eye on the socials for all of the information that you need to know. Starts at 9 p.m., goes to 1 a.m., and let's make it happen. Spike, what up, man? How you doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Big up, Spike. Appreciate you, man. Big supporter of this channel. Spirit tickets are cheap right now. That's what's up.
Oh, was that Frontier or whatever? Was that
Spirit is like
no, it's
you
Frontier,
can fly to
like,
you can fly to.
They like duct taped a fucking asshole to like his seat and got like suspended, like because he was like fucking up. It was an internet thing. I don't know.
He was groping one of the
the flight attendants.
Yeah.
Like then they were like he started fighting with them and shit. And then like this fucking guy comes and like pins him down and like tapes him up and shit. Awesome.
I was looking at
karma
flights to Atlantic City for the DJ Expo.
Yeah.
And Spirit is like the only airline that flies in and out of Atlantic City, apparently. And so in order to fly into Atlantic City from Sacramento, even from San Francisco, which is a much larger airport, there's no way to get in. There's no direct flights into Atlantic City. You got to fly to another airport that has Spirit, and then you got to connect and then go into Atlantic City, which makes sense why I've never been to Atlantic City, because it's a fucking pain in the ass to travel to Atlantic City. It was like a 13-hour flight if you wanted a direct flight, or you could fly like to a neighboring area. You know this area better than I do, Fader. And you could land in one of those airports and drive in and get there sooner than it would be if you were to try to get a direct flight into Atlantic City. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, 100%. Like, yeah, you go to like LaGuardia or like JFK, like in New York, and have to like drive down, or Philly.
Just rent a Tesla and have the car drive you straight up.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that, man. I can't wait.
I'm ready for self-driving cars.
I want it bad. Like the productivity would be in the world would be so much better.
Yeah.
Like people commuting, like you could take a nap, you could fucking do some work, whatever. Like, be great.
Also, the efficiency in the vehicles increases if all the cars are linked.
Right? Yeah.
You can get the cars.
Auto rates, safety. Yeah. You could be going 90. Everybody could be going 90 miles an hour, getting fast as fuck. Without,
and they all speed up and slow down together.
Right. Yeah, they're fucking talking to each other and like all that shit. Hell yeah. Hive mind means some fucking cars.
It's gonna be in our not so distant future, but we're gonna be even older and grumpier by the time that shit comes around. Yeah. But I'm here for it. I'm fucking here. I'm taking the autonomous vehicle to my geriatric jungle raves. You better fucking believe it.
Come out after the expo in September 13th through the 17th, 21st, something 17th through the 21st in September. When's the Sacramento DJ Alliance?
That's the 19th of September.
Yeah.
On a Sunday.
Sunday.
At Discovery Park in Sacramento, California. We're fully permitted. Around
that weekend, come out to fucking Sacramento.
You should do it. Do it. Do it.
Come on, we like yeah.
Catch 22 should absolutely do it.
Totally do that too. Fuck yeah.
Let's make it happen, y'all. You should. Yeah. You absolutely should. We could figure it all out.
I will be the big spoon on your couch for someone else. If Mike wants to come or Catch wants to come. Totally.
We can make it happen. I'm all in. I'm all in. Yeah. Let's have a big fucking sleepover.
We're just throwing mattresses and couch cushions and shit on the floor and just
We'll play Mario Brothers like old times.
Street Fighter,
yeah. I'm in, dude.
Get it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good time. The DJ Expo, I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be super dope. Apparently there's a Mevo app update coming out on the 9th for the multicam app. I'm excited to see what that's all about. I like Mevo photo camera app 2.5, and I like the multicam app both. They're both they're both great. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the updates are, because I noticed that there's some features that are exclusive to the camera app, which has been out longer, that aren't in the multicam app. So you got to do like some configurations in the camera app first before you go into the multicam app, which is not a big deal for a workaround. But I'm curious if they are going to basically keep expanding and developing the multicam app to work with the phone app.
Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, I think they're gonna.
Oh, this is literally the Mike Marquez update, bro. Word up. That's what I'm talking about. Word up. Perfect. Yeah, I need that. I need to take a look at that because I'm excited. Obviously, the 3-pack is legit, and I'm ready to use it. So, I'm a whiz on the Mevo apps now too. They're really pretty intuitive, not hard to learn. And super awesome too. That the cameras, they have a manual setting too, so you can set the aperture and shutter speed and do all kinds of crazy stuff. It looks pretty nice. I'm really happy with the way it's starting to turn out.
Is that camera is that your DSLR or what is that your
right now?
Right now, yeah.
This is the Mevo.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is my faux Logitech webcam. So that's
right. Logitech.
my Flogitech. There we go. Flogitech.
The Logitech C want
C920
Word up. Well, Chris Hopkins couldn't make it. Hopefully he'll come next week, and we'll see if we can have one next week.
I feel like we were talking about we were gonna do other shit, but we've gone way over time.
We're way over time.
We're gonna talk about like some DeLorean board like specific shit too.
Oh yeah, let's do that real quick.
No, I don't even know if anybody's.
I'll tell you what. Let's save that for next week from the house.
That's right.
Because I'm thinking we're going to be doing a DJ's Not DJing from the house on Wednesday, maybe? Maybe? No? Okay. He says no.
Probably not. I mean, well, 6, that's 9. We'll probably be like on the fucking road.
Oh, Wednesday night we'll be on the road?
Yeah.
Dude, we'll do it.
We can live stream it. Like
we'll live stream it
we can live stream the fucking car ride home with the fucking Mevo in a hotspot, bro. We can just do the fucking thing. All right, we gotta stop and get gas, guys. Yo, we could probably fucking aux cord fucking something or whatever, like make it like legit.
Dude, live stream from the Tesla, I'm in. Oh, I'm down. Big up Mike Marquez. I can't wait for that update. I need that update in my life, apparently.
Tell him what it is offline. Tell him what it is offline.
Yep.
I know, it's exciting.
And let's look for a raid. I want to send a special shout out to Juice Drum and Bass for having an amazing show on Friday. Yeah. I had noticed that they've started doing and I'm sorry I'm a little bit late on this. I mean, I just didn't really put it all together. But their last Friday of the month is like their flagship show.
Yeah. That's
the one that they're pushing.
Is that like Shimin and T-Bone do like all of it together?
Right.
Or is it like other people?
They bring in feature talent on the 4th or the last Friday of the month. And so what I've started doing for the last couple of months, and I'm going to keep doing it, is purposely on Taco Rewind.
Yeah.
I'm going to raid out early and try to hit them by like 11:30 p.m. On that Friday, which is usually right around when their headliner's going on. So it's kind of like a boost for the main event. And so I've been starting a little bit early on Fridays, raiding in. When I raided in this past Friday, it was fucking insane. Like, oh, Ratfink with the biddies. Thank you, man. And it was awesome. Read speed was crushing it. The vibe was going good in the chat. And I was super proud of Twitch DMB that night. It was super awesome.
Read speed's dope.
Read speed's awesome. Yeah, she's super dope. And everybody benefited from that. I mean, she had more viewers than she would normally have on her channel. Yeah, right. And everybody was just having a great time from it. So I think it was like a win-win for Twitch DMB that night. Super awesome.
Cool.
Word up, Curly Roller.
Wait,
appreciate you. Ratfink throwing subs out now. That's what's up, man. T-Bone throwing 300 biddies down. You guys are going to mess around and start a hype train.
Yeah, right.
Right before we raid. Isn't that usually how it happens?
Yes, exactly.
Bunch of jerks. I love you. Let's see.
This Battle Royale is going off right now.
You going to win another one? Is it that rigged?
I won 2. I think I'm dead. I don't see me, so I'm definitely dead. Oh, look at that. Hi, Kevin. Take 1,000 bits, biatch. That's exactly how he sounds. Just saying. Oh, we got Kato Potato. Oh, looks like a Gypsy. My money's on Gypsy. Rakak. Yep, it's a wrap. Gypsy Kid with the win. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, dude. Okay.
What?
Should we do this? Is it? Okay, chat. Tell me if this is.
Wait, hold up. Can I? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. I got excited for something. Go ahead.
I kind of want to do this, but I kind of think it might be bad form. So I need chat and your help on this. Last night, I was playing fighting games. I was playing this game called Guilty Gear Strive. Okay.
Don't do it.
And I noticed that the guy that I was fighting, he had Twitch TV in his name. T-Bone, 7 months. Thank you. Mike Marquez gifting a tier 1 sub out to Mevo Camera. That's what's up. Welcome to the gang, Mevo.
Pew, pew.
So I tune into this guy's stream, and sure enough, he's live, and he's fighting me on his stream. And It was close, actually. It wasn't. No, I smoked him. I fucking smoked him, right? I like on his stream. I like straight up like I did the deed. I did the deed. Like it was a bad look.
You did him dirty.
And the funny thing is that dude got salty like afterwards. He was like, "Fuck." I fight with a person named Axel. It's like Axel Rose, even though the guy's a douchebag. I fight with somebody named AXL. Axel Low is the character's name. And so I can hear him. He's like, "Fuck, I hate fighting against fucking Axels. God damn it. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to." He was genuinely pissed.
Hurt. Inflamed butthole. He was butthurt. Are you gonna...
Should we rate him and be like, "Yo, Axel Low for the win"?
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Should we?
No, we just all need to go in there and we go, GG.
Axel Low, GG's.
GG's. Axel Low. Yes, please. I was like, no, don't play the clip, but we're gonna raid him and troll him. It's so much worse. And now I'm for it.
Are we doing this?
Yes, please.
Oh god, do we have to do this? Okay.
Yes. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Who's here for this? Are you guys here for this? You guys are here for this. Okay. Let's do this. All right, I'm just going to put Axel.
Like I need to tell everyone like I was you saw that, right? Like I was trying to be nice. I knew Billy had clipped this interaction. I was like, don't show it, Billy. Like, you know, you can do better, be good, or whatever. Then he actually comes out and tells me what the fucking plan is. And it's to raid him with GG's and the character he whipped his ass in. And I'm all for it.
So bad. All right. Let's all copy and paste our love letter. It says Axel Low for the win. GG, winky face. Make sure y'all copy that. Go ahead and paste it in to the chat right now for a test paste. And we're going to raid in to this guy and we're going to hit him hard with the Axel Low for the win. And it's going to be fucking embarrassing. We'll be back. I'm actually not streaming this Friday, but I will be back on Saturday. We're going to do an Inside the Ride. And then on Sunday, IRL. Sacramento, if you're in town, it's on the Y. If you're not in town, it's on the 916 Junglist channel. We're rating in Axel Low for the win. GG, winky face. I appreciate y'all. Big up Darth Vader. Love you, man. The countdown to bromance is happening. I can't wait to see how this unfolds. Big up, y'all. We'll see you at the next one. Hit him hard. Hit him hard. Let him know. Axel Low. Let's get it. All right, we're out.